Hello and welcome to the March to GaryCon, brought to you by our sponsors, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. I'm your host, Luke Gygax, founder of GaryCon. Thank you so much for being here. GaryCon is next week, so this is the last day of the March to GaryCon. We just wrapped up the three-part series where Tabletop Santa, aka TikTok Rick, was painting some mini sets from our friends at Steamforged Games who make epic encounters. And interestingly enough, we're going to have a game with Richard August and a few other folks from Steamforged Games, as well as myself and Elisa Teague, on Friday at noon Central on this very same Twitch. We'll be playing Epic Encounters, the Hydra, the Swamp of the Hydra. So that's going to be pretty exciting to play. I'm looking forward to it. And Rick is going to be our DM for that. If you haven't signed up for GaryCon, it's not too late. We still have plenty of badges available, plenty of ethereal badges. That's what we've got right now. So that's a $20 badge. The game event registration is open. There's plenty of events to register for still. So you have a good selection. And with that $20 badge, you will get perks such as 3 months of Fantasy Grounds, a Fantasy Grounds module, 7 days of Tabletopia, as well as $20 of virtual swag from our friends at Frog God Games. So thank you to all of our sponsors, our product sponsors, and of course, Idle Champions for making the March to GaryCon possible. Up next, we're going to have Heroes of Doom with DM Todd Kenrick. Finally, I'm going to get to play a game with Todd. We've talked plenty of times in the past in his role as interviewer with his company as well as D&D Beyond. And I'm going to be joined. It's going to be me, Chris P. from Titmouse Studios, Gabe Hicks, Sam DeLev, and Meagan Kenrick. So it'll be a good time coming up. And then after that, we have the last part of DM Jason Charles Miller and his all-star cast with B. Dave, Viv, Adriana Cazador, Abria Yengar, and Eric Campbell, all wrapping up their final mission of the search to Gaxmore. And then it will be all done, or will it? Actually, that's an exciting announcement. You heard it here first. We are going to continue that same group playing after they complete the mission. And so that'll be exciting. I don't want to give too much away, but after GaryCon, same day on Saturday, we're going to continue the adventure with Jason Charles Miller in that group. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and follow our, I guess it's correctly to say follow us on Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube. So if you miss any episodes, you can catch up there on YouTube. So, all right, without further ado, grab a drink, grab some snacks, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant, further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's forther.
Well, customize your style even further, because Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heroes of Doom. We are joined by an illustrious group of players and also characters, and there is going to be lots of chaos. I'd like to introduce all of these lovely people who are probably all going to die in the next 3 hours. First off, let's talk about Luke Gygax. Who are you playing today?
Hey, Todd, good to be here. I am going to play a character named Melf, a wizard who's in a Blade Singer format here for 5e. New character.
Never heard of him.
New one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully one day this character becomes famous for you because of this game.
I'm hoping to build it up.
Yeah, okay. We also have another character being played by Gabe. Gabe, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Gabe. I do cosplay, voiceover, game design, and today I'm playing a lovely little fellow named Cohen DeVoe. Pleasure to meet all of you. Absolutely nothing will happen to me or my companions, or at least not me.
Sam, who are you playing?
I'm Sam DeLev. I am also playing a character. I'm playing Griffin the Merry. And if we die gloriously, we're on to a hell of a party.
Okay. All right. Fair. Meagan Kenrick, also known as my wife.
AKA his wife. Hello, everyone. I'm Meagan Kenrick. And today I'll be playing Whittle Rhiannon, level 11 Gnome Dampier, wizard. I ran track and field at the School of Evocation. I'm a vendor of high quality knockoff items. And I also think it's worth mentioning I'm queen of Gnomish City number 7,271,938. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, and that's why I married her. Smud, Crispy, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Crispy, and I'm playing a guy named Smud Smokehammer, and I used the D&D Beyond, like the one where it rolls the character for you, and it rolled me a 3 dexterity, so I'm gonna be real clumsy. I'm gonna be a very clumsy cleric. Smud. He's a dwarven cleric.
There's absolutely nothing that's going to go wrong with all of this. Nothing bad happens. What is the minus modifier on a dexterity that low, by the way?
It is a -4.
-4.
Yeah.
-4. Okay.
That's impressive.
It is. It's like a life achievement.
But I do have a Mace of Warning, which gives me advantage on initiative, so I'm gonna need that.
I hope it warns you about stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throws are like your kryptonite, and I'm so excited.
All right. If we don't have any other introductions, we have no other trailers, no other commercials. Let's just dive right in. You find yourselves in the strange world of Valheim. Valheim is an ancient world recently under a great deal of pain and destruction, a world that has begun to fade from the multiverse of D&D itself. You have all come together in a city, a flying castle named Storm Herald, built by Will herself, along with Avron, Rend, and a couple of other characters. The problem with Valheim is that several years ago, a goddess appeared that said, "Follow me, believe in me, I am the light, or die." And to prove this point, this goddess named Saranthus opened up a portal on the other side of the world to a world filled with only undead. And then the ocean of undead came pouring out of this portal, and it never stopped. Entire kingdoms were destroyed, battles were waged, but ultimately almost everyone failed. The only thing that keeps this constant sea and ocean of undulating undead at bay is the sun itself. And so at the horizon, as the sun crosses over the world, there is this hungry undead. And so now all of the cities are mobile. People either live in a flying city, a flying castle, a gnomish city that is on giant tracks. Some people even have trains, but no city can survive in this world unless it's moving at all times. It has to race against the sunset. And you all have been brought here to help rectify at least some of this. You may not be able to save the world, but you may be able to save some people. So you've all find yourselves outside of Storm Herald. It is currently this large, kind of classically European castle with lots of rusty iron enforcements around to keep it from breaking apart. It has not left the ground, but certainly there is a vibration on this mountainside that you all are feeling as a crack is slowly growing. And you have all been summoned here by a trickster lesser god. It's a lower G. It's a demigod maybe, named Avrin. And so you find yourselves in front of the castle at this moment, in front of the drawbridge. What do you do?
Is Avrin present?
He is not in front of the castle, no.
Okay.
But you notice all the birds have started to fly away, and the vibration gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and rocks from the mountainside are starting to fall away.
It looks like the castle's leaving. Shall we go in?
Whoa, yeah, we should get in that castle. That crack looks pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree with Smud here. It's not very safe standing out here. What time of day is it?
It is. It's noon. It's noon.
Okay.
It's a safe time. The crack continues to get larger and larger as you are sitting here. Describe each of your characters to each other, because not all of you have in fact met.
Oh, okay. Well, I am Melf. I'm a relatively slender gray elf. I have long silver hair, violet eyes, wear elven chainmail, carry currently a spear for a weapon in his hand, as a bow over his back, a cloak that kind of undulates and is a little bit shifty and hard to focus on, and generally looks hero-like, and kind of has an air of a little bit aloof or snobby.
What does Cohen look like?
When you see Cohen, you see someone who looks a little bit like a swashbuckler almost. They've got the high boots, a nice feathery flowy white shirt, rapier on their left, a dagger on their right, some sort of small bottle on the back of their hip, not exactly sure what it is, and a nice little cap that goes out to a tip. Smarmy smile on their face.
Griffin?
Heir of a lesser Hemsworth? Greater Hemsworth? We haven't quite determined. But a definitely not small bottle at their hip. A definitely not small halberd strapped across their back. And nothing between those sweet, sweet eyes.
Whittle, what does Whittle look like?
Upon looking at Whittle, you can't quite tell what she does. She looks like an engineer, perhaps, but maybe she also uses magic. She carries a blunderbuss that is silver and has a long black cape that billows from her neck. Underneath of it, it's lined with pockets that's full of secrets. She's wearing a lot of chrome-colored clothes with the form-fitting series of leather straps that carry bottles and knives and various components like bobby pins and a bag of dirt. She also has long silver hair that is topped with 2 buns and a pair of goggles that she is known to make for her friends.
Okay. And Smud.
So Smud's he's got a lot of he's a dwarf, right? Like a kind of hairy, muddy looking dwarf, like dirty looking dwarf. And he's cobbled together a lot of armor because he's got to protect himself because he's always falling down and bumping into stuff. It looks like he's made a lot of it himself, wrapped it around his elbows, and he can barely he's always tripping over his 2 feet.
Okay. And none of you have officially met each other before, so you have all like come together summoned by this Averin character. Some of you have heard like, various rumors, unscrupulous, some criminal-minded character typically. But you don't know what you're going to be in for, as these are early days. But some of you have traveled across the plains to come here to help subvert some sort of threat. And you find yourself at the edge of the castle. All of you have met together at this moment, but you have not met each other. And the crack grows wider. It is now about 2 feet wide.
But I suppose we ought to go in now, aren't we?
I believe has Averin called all of you together? He called me here as well.
Oh yeah, Averin. Yeah, that's the guy. You know,
That is the guy. Oh, he's the guy.
Oh,
Like,
you all know Averin.
If
he called me.
if he might be in there, then 1, we see him. 2, we don't see the bottom of that thing. Shall we?
Yeah. Let's go in. I think it's a good idea.
I look up and I'm kind of scared of this crack that is growing, and I click my heels and double my running speed to 100 and run towards the castle.
Okay, you do so. You see this gnome suddenly move very, very quickly, almost in a blink of an eye, at a nightmarish level of speed, just shoot right across the drawbridge immediately. As this is happening, what feels like noon has suddenly become the sun is setting.
Oh no!
Preternaturally.
Whoa! Look at Whittle! Look at Whittle go!
Hey, you guys should hurry up and come this way, because it seems like we're not going to get a lot more sunlight.
All right. The crack has widened. You can now see far below the mountainside, with a 3-foot gap as the castle has started to elevate above you. For those who are not on the other side right now, I need dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Is that is that to jump across?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to fly. That's one of the functions of the Spear of Zagig is I can fly it well. So I'll fly. And if I see any of these guys taking a dive, I'll try to grab them.
Okay. Melf flies over, just like, do you do it Magneto style? Like how does Melf fly?
I think it's more like Superman, but I have to hold the spear. Like,
okay. Yes. Excellent. Yeah. You just see Melf take off.
Plus 3 if you hang out with me.
Paladin's given the plus 3. All right.
Better.
Cohen, what'd you get?
That's a 12.
That's a 12. Yeah. You get it. It's not as graceful as you would like it to be.
2 plus 7.
2 plus, yeah.
And then the 3.
You haven't jumped on a lot of castles, so
No.
Yeah. Griffin?
13.
Yeah.
I want to be there. The will.
The will got you there. The will.
The quadricepsum.
Smud.
All right. RP this one a little bit. Oh no! Ah! You got a -2. I rolled a 2 and I've got a -4. So
epically, as this amazing moment is happening, this feat of extreme magic and power, as this castle is beginning to fly into the air, Melf just grabs his spear and flies like a hero. As the sun is beginning to set over to the castle, you see a gnome just flash forward, just like in a blink of an eye, and appear on the other side in the castle. A little bit rockier for Griffin, a little bit rockier for Cohen. He hasn't have his land legs quite yet. But then we have Smud. And Smud makes this tremendous, wonderful run and just splats against the side of the castle and starts sliding down immediately.
Oh, this happens to me all the time.
Is anyone helping Smud?
I mean, yeah, that can't go down. That's too much down. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of a catch and a grab, and
Smud, what is your strength or constitution, by the way?
See, those are good. I've got a 17 strength and a 17 con. So
You kind of shake the castle a little bit. Like it just kind of like wobbles a little bit as you like full force into it. And it leaves a little smud dent into the side of the rock as you start to slide down.
Are you all okay?
can I use athletics to just hold on? So
you can use athletics, and Sam playing Griffin, you can use the help action. So I assume Griffin is like running over and doing the slide to grab the hand of the dwarf.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Go and roll with advantage.
All right, here we go. All right, well, it's not the greatest rolls. I'm glad I had advantage, but maybe good enough. 13.
13, yeah. You start where everyone has assumed, well, that's the first that's the first character to die already. That was the test. You see Smud just slowly climbing over.
Thank you, Griffin.
Absolutely.
That was your name,
No,
right?
it was. Was that? And then I looked down and there's a hello, my name is Griffin, little leather patch that has mostly been unseamed, but is there. Yeah, no, that's me. Clapping on the back, but I like the enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm standing next to you from now on.
You know, I think that's going to work out very well for both of us. Smud. Yep.
Will go ahead and give me a perception check real quick. You do see in the distance while you're doing this perception check, all of you see a man in all black and kind of a dusty coat, thinning gray white hair, very very scraggly, hasn't shaved in several days, and just has kind of odd countenance about him. Not really a wizard or anything like that. He seems older than time itself, but very gravelly, almost like a sailor that you would find on a bench watching seagulls.
I rolled an 8.
You guys gonna get on the castle or what? I mean, you almost lost your little your dwarf friend over there. We lost a lot of dwarves on this here castle before. They're not so good at some things. So I mean, they were great at building it, but not so good at piloting it, walking around it. Basically, a lot of dwarves died making this. So you should all get inside when you can. Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Larv, by the way. And this is my cousin Boom Boom. Actually, maybe my son. Say hi, Boom Boom. Yeah, that's how he talks.
Larv, was it?
Larv.
Rarv. Nice to meet you.
Do I look like a worm to you?
Well, no, I thought I heard Larv. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Boom Boom. We're not losing any dwarves today. Not on Griffin's time, anyways. We're all trying to make it inside the castle, but Smud back there. I'm learning that he's not very dexterous, but he's coming.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing a great job, Smud.
We got him. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
You can't make an omelet without breaking a few dwarves. That's an old saying from where I'm from. So, you know that saying. Everyone knows it. Why are you all looking at me like that's not a saying? I mean, I thought everyone knew that saying. I'm a Melf. You know
well
that, right?
aware of that. Unfortunately,
that's actually one that I haven't heard before, Rarv. I haven't made it to that plane, I'm afraid.
I felt like we had a connection and that you would back me up on this, but clearly that's not working out. So, anyways, Avron's inside.
What'd you roll, Whittle, as a perception check?
8.
You have sized up this elf with the spear, and clearly this is a magical elf.
Hey, I don't think I had a chance to introduce myself to you. My name's Whittle, and I got a few scrolls
Some
here.
kind, and might be.
Oh, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, sorry, a little glitch happened.
We had a little glitch in the matrix, yeah.
Yeah. What was the last thing you heard?
Have some kind of time travel spell, I think.
Yes. Sorry, I'll pull down that veil now. We can speak.
Thank you.
Yes. You said you have some scrolls.
Oh yeah, they're authentic Melf's acid arrow, and I also got Melf's minute medias.
Did you want an
And-
autograph? I mean, I get this all the time.
Why,
so
why would I want an
understand.
autograph from you? What's your name? Anyways, you seem like a nice person.
Oh.
And for you, I'm gonna give you a discount. I usually sell these for 3,000 gold each, but I'll give them both to you for 5,000. Does that
That's
sound
quite a-
good?
That's quite a deal. I tell you what. Let's see what Averin wants, and then once we're through there, maybe we can haggle over this a little bit. But I don't have 5,000 on me right now.
Yeah, no problem. I also do installment plans.
Interesting. Well, I like your moxie. You got a lot of moxie there. Was it Whittle?
Yeah, my name's Whittle Rhiannon.
You can just call me Prince Brightfling.
Prince Brightfling. Nice to meet you, Prince Brightfling. I'm the queen of a gnomish city. Number 7,271,938.
I have not been to that city.
It's
but,
one of the more popular ones.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Your Highness. What's the appropriate title?
No, we don't really do that where I'm from. You can just call me Whittle. It's fine.
Whittle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the familiarity. So,
Yeah,
any idea where this Averin guy is? Rarv?
Well, yeah, I was going to get to that since everyone's all chatty and trying to sell each other wares and stuff like that. Anyways, he's inside. He's just go inside the portcullis, and he's waiting for everybody in the big hall. Because he likes to feel real big. I didn't say that. Don't tell him that though.
I'll take out a gold piece, and as I walk by, I'll drop it by Rarv. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally retire of this life of crime. I mean, adventuring.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, dwarf. Glad you didn't splat. Nice to meet you, Griffin and Will. You look pale. You look like real pale though. You look like you've been on the seas. You got a little bit of salt breeze in your hair.
That's true.
And it's good to meet you, Melf. All right. Everybody go inside with the important life-saving stuff. It's big stuff. You'll be excited. It's exciting stuff. I hope these ones don't die. Boom, boom, like the rest. This is like group number 7.
What happened? I don't want to know. Don't mind if I do.
You weren't meant to hear any of that. That's private conversation. I'd appreciate it if you see your way out of that. Thank
Sorry, I
you.
didn't mean to be so nosy.
You're very nosy, as you are a gnome. Okay.
Not anymore.
Listen, I got chores to do. Are you guys going to go in?
I'm going in.
All right.
Yeah, I'm walking.
Okay.
Doing my best to walk towards.
Boom, boom. Can you believe? Like, this is, I just can't believe they're not going to make it. I know. I don't know what that spear does.
I can still hear you.
We're going to steal that from him later. Yeah.
All right, you enter, you go up a long winding stair, which are a little bit cracked and worse for wear. This place is so old that the actual indentations in the stairs caused by people walking on it over the years are bowed and bent. This is an ancient fortress, which maybe was not ideal to suddenly decide to levitate, as it's, not new, not refurbished completely. And there's a lot of gnome patchwork, specifically from Whittle's City. And some of it's a little great, some of it's not so great. There's a ladder. There's an elevator if you want to use the elevator. There's a long winding stair that is kind of all twisty and curvy. There's lots of ways up.
Man, it's sad to see all this stonework fall into this disrepair. I tell you guys, I love stonework.
I believe it. It looks like you were going to go meet some stonework yourself when you were trying to get to the castle.
Because you won't splat.
Yes, that's. There you go, Griffin. How do you? Clever.
You're sharp. I like you. You're great.
Well,
All right.
perhaps you should use this device that levitates you upward, Smud. It seems like you're a little bit challenged when it comes to.
Wow, really? I could use that?
That
It
seems
looks like a
dangerous to me.
device that would levitate
I'm gonna
someone upward. Yes.
Okay.
It seems
Smud, you get
uplifting.
inside the elevator.
Yeah.
What goes up has to come down.
Ooh, here we go.
It is a nightmare of cogs. It's all cogs. Like you would think there would be a simple pulley system, right? For this elevator, it is just like cogs all the way up. There is no pulley. It's just and you press the button, you start to ascend. Does anyone join Smud before he presses the button?
I do, because I'm worried he'll die by all himself.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I do because I hate stairs.
yeah, you're not all like you in particular, Melf, are like kind of eyeing this being a wizard and been around a few times. This seems like overly designed. This particular, you've seen pulley systems before, and this is just like in the maw of some giant construct. In terms of like just wow, that's a lot of gear teeth to get us up, and it finally gets up to the main hall. You see a courtyard and a beautiful white tree with red leaves. And it's actually quite beautiful as you're starting to ascend and start hitting the clouds. There's briefly a fog bank, which is in fact just a cloud bank. As the air becomes a bit thinner, the fog dissipates, and you see this very tall, semi-elven. He seems almost like he's an elven creature, but it's hard to tell. He's bald. He has a beard, sharp, pointy ears, but his eyes tend to glow a little bit like flames are inside of them. It's very difficult. I believe silence has been cast on Griffin.
Oh.
Maybe silence has not been cast on Griffin.
Griffin is bouncing with excitement, which is probably not ideal for the engineering that they are within. And I don't think it's quite audible. Is it him? Is it like kid? About to meet Triple H.
Oh yeah, Triple H. Forgot about him.
Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm glad the dwarf didn't die. I'm big fan of you, Smud, Smoke Hammer, legendary Smud the Smoke Hammer. We've all heard of you.
Thanks.
Are
you Avron?
Smud the Smooth Timer.
Yeah, I'm Avron. Yeah.
You're the guy who like just called me. Like
yeah, that's me. I sent you a message.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Yeah, I knew your cousin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I think I killed him. I can't remember, but things happen. Yeah, there's always a black sheep in the family. So, sometimes murdering happens. I am so excited that you guys have
a sheep, but his wife was a sheep.
Oh, okay. That's a thing,
That doesn't run in the family though, does it?
Sheepiness? Smud, are you part sheep? It's okay. This is
that I know.
It's a bad joke.
Oh, puns. Good. I can tell that
it's getting a little
royalty.
It's getting a little. This conversation's getting a little woolly. So.
Oh God.
Better watch out for Raven. He's gonna pull the wool over your eyes.
All right. I didn't know that I hated anything, but puns are very high on my list. Anyways, I have brought you all together to save this world. At least, well, partially save this world. This was once a very beautiful place, as Whittle herself knows. The world has been destroyed by the ocean of the dead, and it becomes more and more difficult for us to keep our cities and our castles safe, as we are constantly having to deal with an erratic movement in the suns themselves. Several of the gods have kind of abandoned this world. So today I brought you together, and many have failed before, and I'll be completely honest, which frankly, that's kind of a rarity for me. We have to defeat a god.
Oh, I thought we had to fight the suns. This is so much better.
Oh, no, we're not fighting the sun.
Big fan. Griffin.
Sure.
Are we talking like capital G or lower G?
Lower G from now, but I am much in the way that I just don't really die. I I would say Saranthus is about in that same place, but she is growing more and more followers. She has terrorized this entire world with the Ocean of the Dead. And she essentially is, frankly, the only game in town in terms of worshipping because people are so terrified. She has the last city, the City of Light, is the city where light always shines and always prevents the undead from taking over. And so everyone, it was convert or die. So we got many of the people on this world to different planes of existence, different worlds. I managed to get a few to Kryn, a few to Faerun, even Waterdeep. We've been trying to get as many people out as we can, but Saranthus will continue to be a threat, and Saranthus will not be happy with just this world because the portal that she has opened up to the Ocean of the Dead is her former world, where she let this infection reign. And so this is your job. We need to find a way to break into the city, the last great city, and capture Saranthus. Thoughts?
What does she like?
Sounds great. Love it.
I enjoy your
That's one of them.
enthusiasm, Griffin. You are immediately, I can tell you are of noble bearing, and I'm sure you have defeated many terrible foes. If you want out of this, you can leave right now. That's fine. That's completely understandable. I mean, we're not going to land the castle by any means, but, you know, we'll cast the feather fall and let you slowly saunter down to your inevitable doom.
This is a worthy cause to save so many lives and banish so much evil. So that is why I answered your summons. You said people needed help. There was evil to be slain. That is my purpose. So I am here. Who's with me? Griffin? Good. Whittle? Smud?
Yeah. I mean,
My fellow elf, you look a little reluctant.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think it'll be a fun story.
All right. Sorry, Smud, you were saying?
No, that's Saranthus. That's the one that, just to be clear, that's the one that opened the portal of the dead.
Yes.
Like, oh, well, yeah. Okay, I'm still in.
Okay, she is a goddess. So, well, I'm glad you're all on board. It pays very little. I'm super excited. So this is all that I've been able to work out with Whittle, and Rend, and Rarv, and a couple other folks. Go ahead and follow me. And he leads you down to this long spiraling stair. And as you follow him, all these kind of like green torches kind of light up as you all walk down the stairway. And you're also joined by like several guards as well, just like people protecting, you know, just standard guards. In fact, one of them clearly is Avron's kind of like general, like very, very, very ornate armor and plate mail, chain mail, everything else, and has kind of this very regal bearing and very watchful of all of you. At this moment, there is a flat wall, and over to the left of this wall is what looks like just whiskey barrels. Go and roll me a perception check for all of you real quick.
This what I'm good at.
I don't understand what's happening. I got a 2.
19.
You're
You got 2? Something's wrong with those whiskey barrels. There's something in those whiskey barrels. Maybe they're full of black pudding. Maybe they're mimic barrels. Something's wrong.
I ain't touching them. Watch out for them whiskey barrels or whatever barrels.
It's the whiskey barrels. I get it. It made no sense to me at first why I got a nat 20, but now I get it. It's the whiskey. That's why.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you get, Cohen?
That's 27.
Whoa.
Okay, a couple things are gonna happen. What's your toll, by the way, Griffin? Toll is 20, dirty 20, or natural.
Oh,
It was natural
yeah.
20. Then what?
Natural 20, and then 0, carry the 0. Nothing behind these sweet eyes, my friend.
Yeah, you immediately are like, this wall's fake, and you press this little pebble, and it just kind of like opens up. But you, Cohen, watching this seemingly paladin of Avron, who is watching all of you very carefully. His name is Dagon. Something doesn't feel quite right. Something alerts you. Your kind of your hypersensitive nature. You almost see time moving slowly. And with that roll, he doesn't walk the way he should walk. So there's something a little bit off about his accent. His plate mail is not on in the customary form for this piece of armor. A lot of things are not adding up. As you see this room and this wall opens up, and when this wall opens up, it curves open, and you see this giant golden room, this sphere. And though it looks gold, it is not gold. It radiates magical energy. And anyone who wants to make an Arcana check, you can go ahead, but it's overpowering. And you feel any magic that you have inside of yourself dim as you get nearby. What's that, Melf?
Arcana was 16. I just rolled it.
Okay. Whittle?
11.
Well, you built this. So anyone else want to try for that Arcana? Yeah. So you do notice, like, if you have a magical item, anything else, when you get into here, you feel suppression. It's like being in a room with absolute no sound. And I can't explain what that feeling is like. I've actually experienced it on Microsoft campus because they have rooms like that. But you feel completely cut off from the multiverse when you edge into it. And you can still feel the weave and the multiverse kind of flowing in like a river from the entrance. But as you walk in, it is unsettling, it is uncomfortable. What are you doing?
I don't like this room.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Do we have to go in here?
Whittle
Seems
is
to be
whistling.
something about that person we were following. Something's not right. The armor is off.
Are you whispering this?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna whisper that. I'm gonna whisper it to Whittle. That's not gonna end well, possibly, but I'm still here for it. Something's gonna happen.
Can I roll to see if there's anything wrong myself with this? You said
Roll an
paladin with
insight or
Dagon?
perception check, certainly.
8.
No, looks good to you. No.
I don't know, Cohen. It seems perfectly fine for me. To me, the arrangement of armor looks normal.
Cohen, yeah, like no one's buying it. Like maybe it's a little bit of paranoia after being on the seas for too long. Maybe you got a few too much sea waters. You know, sometimes you get thirsty. Sometimes things get a little wacky.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. It's just me. There's nothing that anyone else is seeing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. And what are some of your? You suddenly realize.
Oh no.
He's not. He's a shapeshifter. This is no human.
That's great.
So you know his armor is not the way it should be. He's pretending to be a different creature entirely. And he seems ecstatic that the wall has been opened and is observing it.
What's in there for you, my lovely compatriot, companion? How long have you been working for Avron?
Oh, Well, I've been working for Avon for several months actually. Yes, I'm very one of his most trusted, loyal soldiers.
And he appears to be what race?
Just human.
It's hard life for a human, isn't it? Short life.
What do you mean short life?
Well, you don't live hundreds of years. It's strange, isn't it, being a human amongst all of this magic, this strange phenomenon.
Yes. It's for the short life of a human is very difficult. You are correct. Yeah.
Your short life as a human, right?
Yes, my life as a human is short. Thank you for. Can I help you? Do you seem to be very, very transfixed on me.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be honest with you. I know you're not who you appear to be. You seem way too excited about that room. So if you're going to try to kill me and my compatriots here, I'll just kill you first.
He just runs for his sword. Immediately grabs his sword.
Cool.
Woo! It's on.
Everybody roll initiative.
What are we talking about?
You get the first round, Cohen.
Excellent. I'm going to stab him. But before I do that,
okay,
I'm going to, as an inquisitive rogue, make a bonus action, so a wisdom at their deception check.
Oh wow. Okay. So what is your wisdom saving throw?
No, I have to make a roll against it.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. It's a perception check against their deception, and I get advantage on perception checks as
oh my God.
an inquisitive rogue with a bonus of +10, so 25.
Well, they got 7.
So
with
it's
a
my bonus
1
action, and then for my action, I just want to try to stab him.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to stab him.
I love this game. So that's a 24.
He's like completely covered in plate, by the way. Like he's got that little tiny visor and that little line, and all of him is just like covered in plate mail.
Yeah.
And
so that's so can I roll damage for that?
Yeah, you can roll damage.
Awesome. So that's 1d8 + 3, and then 66 of sneak attack.
You stab him right through the visor with your dagger. How do you do this?
Okay. Yeah. Because that's 6 + 17. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, and then just like over my back and just through.
Yeah. What do you do?
Like with my rapier,
yeah.
I take it out and then just like as I'm stretching, and then over my back, like
you stab him.
Yeah.
It just goes right through his skull and then back out again. And I assume you just like wipe off the blade and put it back. And you just see this full-plated knight just fall to the ground and start to shift and twist and form into a changeling.
Oh, look, I found a changeling.
Oh, look at that. Should we still roll initiative?
Nope, that's it.
So this means there's an opening for his job.
Yes, apparently there is a high-level position in the Avon Initiative at this moment. So if anyone would like to be suddenly the leader of the Order of Avon...
Resume written in crayon. Ready for this moment.
All right, you're elected.
Slightly folded and slightly sweaty.
Cohen, thank you very much. Normally, it's very hard to deceive a god of trickery, but apparently I'm off my game. Griffin, is it?
Yes, sir, Mr. Avon. Sir.
You are now leader of the Order of Avon. Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations.
Avon, you better be nice to this one.
Well, that one was just crap. Probably some kind of spy of Saranthus herself.
I'm sorry for doubting you, Cohen.
Oh, no apologies necessary. I love doing this kind of thing. People are going about, moseying about, laughing, talking, joking. And then I do stabbing, and when people turn around, it's already done. That's how I got a ship.
That was impressive. Cohen, we could probably use your services a lot more in the future. So this
Gladly.
is, well, interesting enough about Valheim is this was, you probably aren't completely aware of as Guardians, but a long time ago, a god had to be restrained. This god had to be imprisoned for all time because, frankly, his father only created him to kill somebody else. And this god became a god of murder and destruction. So this world was created as sort of a prison. Fortunately, the material, which you find here, very golden and very elaborate, is crucial in being a prison and one capable of imprisoning gods. So we have been mining this particular material, veins out of the very earth, with dwarves, with the gnomish city, and we found just enough to make this spherical room. So this is the big ask. I don't think we can destroy Saranthus. It's very hard to destroy a god, even a demigod at best. And I need heroes. The world needs heroes. Break into the city. I believe Saranthus being a god, knowing myself, being very arrogant, we need to find a way to lure Saranthus into Storm Herald and imprison her until we can find someone who can deal with this situation. I'm going to be completely honest, not everyone's probably going to make it. Not everyone has to. But if we don't do this, Faerun will fall, Kryn will fall. I have seen the future of what she will rot. She wants to destroy all the gods. And anyone who does not believe in her cause of light and peace is her enemy.
Boy. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. So thoughts? Like, what's the game plan
go
here?
in the elevator to get up here, or is there a more direct path to that room?
Well, we have a ladder, we've got stairs, we have the elevator as well. What are you suggesting?
Is there like a door to the outside that we could go direct into the room?
We can possibly create one. Doesn't anyone know how to meld stone or warp stone or mold earth or something like that? Come on, we've got a couple wizards here. I'm just a warlock.
I don't know nothing about melding earth or anything, but I'm pretty good at convincing people to do things. If I know a little bit more about them, I've never convinced a god to do anything, but can you tell me a little bit more about Saranthus? Do they have any weaknesses?
Saranthus truly believes in what she's saying. That's what makes her dangerous. She thinks she's saving the world.
God complex, literally.
Literally a god complex. If you are not the faithful, then suffering will make you see the light. By all means, Saranthus is technically a celestial. But she is obsessed with this idea that she has to be the sole protector of the world, even if she has to create the danger to make people believe it.
What does that mean for you, Mr. Avensar?
It means I have to find a way to stop her. Or at least you do.
Melf is going to be taking a knee by this changeling and just kind of examining it, getting out some vials and jars and taking various bits and pieces to examine later, potentially using some spell research later. But he'll say while he's doing that, under what pretense could we summon Saranthus to this place? What is she interested in? Would she be willing to meet with you to take your oath of fealty?
No. Well, first of all, I don't know a lot of people that want to take my oath of fealty. Trickster gods tend to get a bad name, which is, and I've also made a few deals in the past, perhaps with some people that you know. Yeah, I got my magic initially by tricking. Well, it was a long time ago, so bear in mind. I don't want anyone to get very arrogant about this. But a long time ago, back in first edition, you probably don't know what that means. Asmodeus wasn't entirely a devil. He's more of kind of like a devilish man. And I was a little kid, and he wanted to make a deal, and I actually managed to trick him. And then I became a warlock, and I got some magic out of him. He's super pissed at me about that. But also, turns out celestial gods kind of judgy about tricking the devil. So that's been a whole thing, and I get a very bad rap about, everything I've done. So now I can't die. It's super fun.
You're misunderstood. I hear you.
Yeah, no, I am clearly the hero of this story.
Yeah.
But I would like not to be.
Yeah, so by what pretense could we bring her here? Should we attack and then retreat here and she'll pursue us and then put her into this trap? Is there a means of trickery? I'm not the most it's not my style. I'm more of a meet me on the field of battle and die evil scum sort. But perhaps Cohen has some ideas.
Yeah, Cohen, you seem to deal with more disreputable people.
Oh, absolutely, I do. So the thing that I'm thinking is there has to be something that she wants, right? We go to where she is, we talk the talk, we give her the little, oh, so blah, 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 there's something that you need. Eventually, it'll come out because she doesn't seem like she's going to take well to someone talking down about her name or something like that. But we twist it to say that we came here to offer her something. And to be honest, Averin, do you think that she likes you very much?
No, she only wants to be the only god.
So if we offer her you in exchange, I'm sure she'd come to wherever we wanted her to be. Because
could we maybe workshop something else?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh no! You misunderstand. You misunderstand. It's not actually offering you. It's lying to her. But
well, that's better. Okay,
or offering him.
Oh no! Not actually offering you. That's too much work and dangerous, and trading allies is exhausting.
What about this castle? We could be like, you could have this fine castle.
Okay. We're not actually
golden room you could hang out in.
We're not actually giving her anything. That's the lie here. We pretend to give her these things.
Like, have this beautiful golden room in this castle we stole from Averin. This guy's kind of like a, like a unsavory character that nobody likes. Averin.
There's a weapon that can kill Averin somewhere in this place that we could take her to, but it seems too powerful for any of us lot to touch it, right? And, well, Averin seems like he'll be out of the castle at whatever point, and we need her to do this, and we're doing it out of the darkness in our hearts, because if we offer her something, we hope she'll give us something in return, right?
I was going to suggest we offer her a swift death, but I think your plan is actually going to work a little better.
Yeah,
I like that one better.
We have both.
Maybe we can offer a swift death afterwards. That can be the real offer.
Yes. That's what we're gonna do. But we gotta say the opposite. Maybe we put the item that she's supposed to get that's powerful in this room, the dampening room, and that's how we trick her to get in there. But what's the bait? What can we put in there that she could detect that would be powerful enough to get her attention?
Averin, let's pretend that you're allergic to something.
Okay.
And I pull out my alchemy jar.
What are you going to do with that?
Oh, what are you allergic to? Honey, mayonnaise,
20 gallons,
beer, acid.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm just workshopping with the room here. You want to put me in the golden sphere where I will have no magic and no powers.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Everyone say aye. Let's go kill Averin. Put him in a very dangerous situation. I usually like to be a little bit out. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not raising my hand. I'm saying you raise your hands. It's not up to me.
I'm only raising my hand because I know that.
I didn't mean to. That was an example hand. Cohen, are you thinking hard, or was that a raised hand?
Do you know if a changeling's magic will work in that room?
If it does, even suppress that, but I think physically, I think it would still be able to change.
Oh, perfect. Is anyone able to revive a changeling that I might have stabbed recently? We get them. Oh, see, we get them to look like you, Averin. We give them their life back. They wait inside that room. Then you're not in there powerless. Then she's in there powerless. Bada bing, stab a god. Easy, easy.
Okay. So you want to resurrect this changeling and convince them to betray their god?
Yeah, because if I will literally kill them again if they don't.
Okay. Well, who wants to resurrect the changeling who betrayed me and you stabbed right through the air?
Wait, you make it sound like that's not what we want to. Wait.
No.
It's good if I do that, right?
This
I don't
is
know.
a place
it's
of no
trickery.
judgment.
I'm working trickery, new employer. Just very happy to be here, sir. Just trying to make sure. I do want to do this.
I'm really looking for out of the cubic gate thinking right now. So that's what
I've got that. I've got so much. I don't think in the cubic gate at all. I promise.
Okay. So who wants to resurrect this changeling? Cohen does? Okay.
You want rock, paper, scissors for it?
Wait, who's going to do the resurrecting? Also,
Griffin.
Smud, who do you worship, by the way?
I worship Thard Har. It's the dwarven deity of jungle survival and hunting.
Okay. Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Which I'm sure you're very good at with their very dexterous movements and going to the jungle
I
and
just
hunting.
wait for an animal to run by me. Just bite it.
Drop a rock on it.
Yeah.
Dwarf of convenience. I understand. All right. Well, it's up to you. This is your plan.
Yeah, Griffin, you want to rock, paper, scissors for it? All right, I'm just gonna cast Revivify on him. I don't. Here we go.
How do you? What is your brand of Revivify?
I'm gonna walk up to him and ready my hands over his chest, and then slip and fall and like kind of roll around on him and be like, "Whoa, this counts for touching them." I think.
You slip. Why you're slipping? Okay, so you've got the diamond in your hand, correct? Because that's a key component. So you see the Smud in all his glory, suddenly surrounded by divine light, walking over to the changeling's body on the ground, and you slip. You didn't even know it was slippery on the stone, and at that moment you step on his neck and it snaps. And then you whoopsie and fall on your back, and then the diamond touches him. And suddenly it's just like the eyes of the changeling, white and opaque, now hairless, their eyes open up, look at all of you, and just
Yeah, that happened last time. Someone else talked to him because I don't think they'll take very kindly to me, yeah.
I will. Why am I alive? Why am I alive?
It's out of the mercy that we have shown you, creature of evil. You best not dissemble with us, or else your death will not be so swift and painless.
I will never betray my god.
Well, okay, we should just kill him again. I'm gonna raise up my spear.
Wait. Well, let's back that up a bit. I prefer not to betray my god.
But what if you became a god instead?
Roll me a deception check.
Gladly.
I assume you're lying.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can I throw a guidance on this boy?
Yes, you can.
And then the guidance is the D4?
Yep.
Oh, excellent. 24.
God. So you'll make me a god?
No. You see, what happens is when one god loses their powers, right, there is a way to transfer their power to another figure. And, well...
That makes sense. Is that what this chamber is for? the transference of godlike powers to another?
It is. It is.
Oh. I can
Don't
tell
tell
you seem
anyone.
like a very trustworthy hero.
I mean, I did tell you that I knew who you were, and then I said I was going to stab you. Like, I'm not going to. I've no reason to lie to you. It's too much work.
That was unusually straightforward of you. Yes, that is true. Okay. So, given that my options are death or become a god, carry the 1. 0 plus 12.
I'll just.
But, okay, yes, I see spear. I see the spear. Thank you, Melf. That's.
Which way did you want to go? It's all the same to me.
Okay, well, what you need me to do what exactly? What do you need?
Oh, I just need you to make yourself look like that handsome bloke over there and then wait in that room so we can pull a god in to transfer the power to you.
Okay. And he shifts into Averin and walks into the golden sphere.
And he still looks like Averin?
Yep.
Perfect. All right.
Looks better on you, sir.
Thank you. Well, this is disconcerting in a lot of ways. Okay.
I mean to interrupt, but did you just call the elf Melf?
Yeah, it's Melf.
Like the Melf?
Yeah. That's Melf. He's he does stuff.
I want you to know Gabe just had that realization like half an hour ago, and it was the weirdest thing. I was like, oh.
Widow's gonna turn and look at Melf and just like take off her goggles and bow. Like, I'm sorry for trying to sell you knockoff scrolls of your items, sir. It won't happen again. But if you want them for free, I'll give them to you. But you probably don't need them.
I have them in my spell book, but thank you. That was very entertaining. It was very entertaining.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, milady. But I think we have a god to kill.
Yeah.
I think this could work. Very nicely done.
Jeez.
All right, heroes. Well, I guess I'll be waiting here. Actually, I might have some interplanar business to take care of real quick. But anyways, thank you, Willow, for helping construct this golden sphere, and also, well, frankly, Storm Herald itself. How do you plan on luring her here?
Should we close that door?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure the changeling is to be trusted.
Let's close the door. Somebody else should do it. I'm not good at doing things.
I'll close the door.
Yeah, you instantly know how to like do the magics, and all of a sudden the door shuts.
We should.
You swear I'm going to be a god, though, right?
Oh, I swear it on my ship.
Is there a bathroom in here?
My ship sank last week.
He lied so well, I believed him.
It was a good lie.
Yeah.
So this flying castle, can it go just up, or can it go like north, south, east, west too?
Well, I'll leave that to Whittle. I have to attend to some other business. I really do hope that you manage to save the universe and all of that stuff.
Do you have an item that would be normally associated with you that would be attuned to perhaps some of your life force and essence in case there was some sort of divination spell that might cue in Saranthus?
I have a coin with my face on it, so there's that.
Has this been a coin that's been with you for many years?
Yes, a few hundred.
Okay, that should work.
Okay.
So I think that'll work. What do you think? We put it and use that as a, hey, if you want to scry, you can see his essence is mostly blocked in this room, but this coin that he always carries with him is there, or whatever. We'll figure something out. That's a way to tie that, some evidence, I think.
I think the best way is she can't sense that I exist here, so I need to leave this plane of existence.
Agreed.
So
also very convenient for you.
Believe me, I would like to help fight with you, but if this is going to be the form of trickery that needs to happen, then I'm the biggest threat.
Yes,
This is
sir.
your plan.
Biggest threat, absolutely.
It is the most noble thing you could do in this case.
How can I assist all of you before I leave?
Well, this castle, it can go up, down, diagonal, but when you try to make a right-hand turn, it's like a cart with a wobbly wheel. It takes a little extra effort. Avery, is there anything you can do to just fix that before you go?
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll magic that away.
Thank you.
Yeah, here I'll do my best because I know all of you are. Well, one of you has some issues, and he casts Blessing of the Trickster, and everyone has advantage to stealth checks.
Nice.
Please don't die like the rest. You all seem like a really great band of adventurers. Also, Griffin, I don't want to replace the head of my order. Good luck. I wouldn't go in with a giant massive army, but you will have to try to get inside the City of Light. So let me know how that goes. I am going to retire to Limbo. For now, I'm a little uncomfortable about this whole situation, but I think it's a smart plan. And you are truly a devious lot, so good luck.
One last thing before you split. You know where that City of Light is?
Yeah, it's to the west.
Oh, okay, great, thanks.
Yeah. No, probably that information would have been more helpful. I can see why some people didn't quite make it, actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it.
Do you have a means to scry a place in the city so I can just teleport or transport us there?
The City of Light is completely and utterly encapsulated by a magical barrier. So you can't teleport into the city, but you can teleport out of the city. But there are some undead thralls that are patrolling on a regular basis there that are immune to the light. So I can get you...
Daywalkers.
I can get you a vision about just outside the wall. Okay. He just places he opens like kind of like a misty border in front of all of you. It just kind of bamfs open, and though it's not like a dimension door, you can now see the City of Light, and the image slowly descends out of the clouds, and you see the city made of white marble and gold. People seem joyous and happy in it, but there are zombies and hordes of undead on the outside, giant zombies as well. One of them seems to be in charge, a former frost giant turned zombie. Seems to be somewhat sentient, barking orders as this eye slowly descends onto a little bit of a corner between one of the turrets and the wall that you can teleport into and hide on the outside of the wall. Good luck, Melf.
Reverend sir, I want to hit that thing right there really hard for you, sir.
Do whatever you can. Melf, I know you're going to destroy many things, and I appreciate all of you taking this extreme risk. And think you will. Also, try not to bleed anyone dry this time.
Her eyes are black right now, so I can't make any promises.
All right, so if we're ready, I'll start drawing a teleportation circle if everyone is ready.
Do it.
Ready?
All right. Draw, draw, draw. All right, everyone get in.
Little hops in.
Hops in.
Whoa, I'm tripping. Whoa! Circle.
All right, hold on. Just take a knee, dwarf. It's a little more stable. We'll get 3 points of contact. We'll be all right.
It's okay if he's not the one that makes it back. All right.
All right,
Good luck.
And I'll do the
This giant golden light just erupts from the teleportation circle and swarms around all of you, and then you find yourselves outside of the City of Light instantaneously. Just and all of your ears pop at this exact moment as you are surrounded by the magic of Melf. And there you are, outside of the City of Light. And none of the undead have noticed you quite yet.
Why don't we try to hide since we're a little bit better at that?
Okay.
Since we have Avery's blessing, does that sound like a good idea? Like, let's get behind this rock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth checks.
All right. 19
Guidance to
and a
Smud.
20.
Wow.
A 2 and a 4.
Hey,
23 total.
I rolled 2 2s, and with my -4, that's -2. Just now.
Whittle, your blunderbuss goes off. Like you're just like a little bit nervous, and you like pull the trigger, and it shoots Smud right in the foot.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, Smud.
Smud, your toe gets blown off. You take 6 points of damage.
No.
And all of the undead just slowly turn and look over at you.
I put my hand over Smud's mouth to muffle the screaming. I know that I just shot you in the toe. You're missing a toe now, but you're going to be missing a lot more if you keep screaming. We'll fix this later.
Everyone else is hitting. They are staring. Like you guys went around bushes. You went like under a ditch. You know, you found like a large brick to hide underneath, whatever it is. But now there's a Smud and Whittle and blood.
Are they coming towards us?
They are vaguely aware and moving a little bit close. You do notice. Go and give me perception checks all around.
23.
16.
12.
12.
12.
You're just 29. You're literally just having me do the things I'm good at. and
Oh
I'm
my
fine
God.
with it.
Yeah. So you being an inquisitive and being hyper aware, you notice this giant zombie is barking orders and is somewhat sentient, almost like a wight is, or a deathlock. And you observe it go through the gates, and other undead can't. You even see one zombie that isn't exceptionally bright just kind of try to go through the gate, this gate made out of pure light, and it just immediately vaporizes. But this giant is allowed to pass. It looks around at the wall and then walks back in. It is a giant hulking mass about the size of an 8-story building and seems to be the guardian of the City of Light.
And pass that along.
There
to them
are
quietly.
You can see its rib cage as well, and holes here and there, and some of the internal organs. And it continues to make the rounds, and is now heading towards your section of the wall as it's circling, checking the border. And every once in a while, it just takes out a club and knocks all of these zombies of the Ocean of the Dead out of the way, just making sure the area is clear enough so at least there's a somewhat nice view for all the people living in the City of Light of Saranthus.
Hit it now? Can I hit it now? I want to hit it now. Can I hit it now? Can I please hit it now? Can I go up and hit it now?
I think it's going to. How far away is the gate from us? And how many evil zombie creatures are there in between hither and yon?
I will allow another stealth check to get to that, like go through, because there's giant footprints left by this giant. You can probably hop from footprint to footprint very quickly, trying to avoid the undead. They're not very aware.
I'm also going to cast Longstrider on everyone to
Okay.
increase our movement speed by 10 feet.
Yeah, I got another natural 20 on my stealth check. So
Nice.
You're just Legolasing this. You just see Melf run off. He's just like, hop,
Yep.
doop, hop.
My Arcana check's like a 5. Everything else is low, but apparently stealth is where I'm at. It's my game today.
Every time you do this, you like jump into one of the footprints of the giant, and then you hop, and they all like look when they hear you drop. They're just like hop. Hop. This happens like 20 times. They go back about their business. I'm gonna say by Melf's example, that was a natural 20, by the way. Yeah, you're all on board on Melf's action. You're just like, okay, everyone, just let's just Melf this. Let's just all like, so everyone is just like, okay, hop. Everyone hop.
And now, Now. Right. Okay.
And
Make it up
Smud,
close
you
to
were
the
like
gate.
out of breath. And like covered in sweat. You're just like, oh God. Oh God.
Can I carry Smud since he's missing a toe?
You can absolutely carry Smud. Yes.
Okay. Do you mind, Smud? I don't want you to have to walk on that foot.
I so don't mind.
Okay.
My toe
I'm
Okay.
just gonna give you a piggyback ride through the horde of undead.
where my toe used to be hurts.
You're okay. So go ahead and give me a stealth check, Whittle. Smud, however, you notice that Whittle is moving at a nightmarish level of speed. She is, I believe, moving at about 120 feet per second.
Whoa.
Yes,
And you
actually.
kind of want to throw up, and she's actually cradling the back of your neck so that your neck doesn't snap.
Thanks.
You'll get used to this. You might feel a little nauseous
Do I have to
after we're done
roll
here.
anything?
What was your roll?
20. Dirty
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You get to the very front of the gate at this moment. Smud, I need you a Constitution saving throw not to throw up.
Let's see. Oh, I got a nat 20, so that's a 20.
I'm not throwing up.
Nice.
Yeah, you just suck
So
that
not
in.
throwing up.
No, you suck that bad boy in.
That's Smud's stone stomach.
Yeah, swallow it, Spud. Good job.
All right. You are at the gate at this moment. It's crackling with light energy right now. It doesn't seem to open. It's just a single wall of light.
Oh.
This probably.
Please can I hit it? Please can I hit it? Please can I hit it? Please.
The giant starts moving backwards, and every once in a while you keep seeing these zombies because you're kind of hidden. Even though this is the city of light, it's casting very, very stark shadows across the walls. So the walls are unusually dark because of this. So you're like cuddled up away from the actual gate, but like a zombie will slowly go and wander and then just vaporize. All of its flesh burns away, and then a skeleton is left, and then the skeleton itself just drops to the ground.
So the thing keeping us from the gate is the giant horde of undead, and then the one zombie frost giant.
Yeah, that seems to be the only thing that's capable of moving through the gate.
I would like to cast Mislead and create an illusory double of myself.
Okay.
And run in the opposite direction, but first try to get all of the undead and the frost giant zombies' attention.
Okay.
Like whistle through, like, hey,
yeah,
over here.
Yeah, I whistle real loud. Hey, everyone, can I get your attention? There's some food over this way, and she just starts running away from the gate.
Okay. Give me a deception check with your mislead.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. What is happening in this game?
Doom, Todd.
Doom.
Well, with a natural 20 and an intelligence of 3, something very uncomfortable happens for you because you are surrounded by this kind of undulating sea of undead on top of undead on top of undead. They are just moving as one, and they seem to all be muttering with one voice, Saranthus, Saranthus will save us. Saranthus will save the worlds. Saranthus is our true one God, blah, blah. And then you see Whittle, hey! And they all rise up like a tide, like an ocean that's about to crest. And then you see illusionary Whittle just run in the distance. And this entire disgusting, rotting ocean of flesh and skeleton and dead white eyes just starts chasing Whittle. Just
and
after illusionary Whittle. And it creates this thundering sound like you hear 1,000 horses riding down a hill. That's the feeling. Like almost like an earthquake is happening under your feet as this whole shifting mass moves towards this illusory version of Whittle. That range is what, 500 feet or something, or 1,000 feet?
That's Dimension Door.
No, for the mislead.
Yeah, I don't think Mislead actually has like a
It goes on for a
distance.
long time, and it
says
can go
Like
very far.
concentration up to 1 hour, and it just
Yeah.
runs up to twice your speed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the real Whittle, who is back with the group, currently holding Spud, her eyes are white, and she's very still, and you see one bead of sweat drip from her forehead.
The frost giant, however, is not moving. It is distracted, but it is not moving towards the illusion.
Look, people are apparently allowed to just run up at things. This is what I have taken from this.
Right.
Yes. And I've been asking. I've been very polite. I've been so polite.
Are you gonna go up there and attack?
You gonna go attack the frost giant?
Do it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I am.
All right, yeah.
All right. You may attack the frost giant very first.
Yay!
All right. So you run over to the frost giant. Go and give me another stealth check to see if you can surprise it.
Oh, that'd be
As
so
it's
cool.
actually flat out, it is watching Whittle. It is transfixed, but not. Its job is to follow the gate. So you
It's
get
watching
right up
middle.
to
It's
it.
not wetty.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is this a surprise?
Yes.
Yay, advantage. That's 22 to hit.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Cool. I would like to do a hack and smite.
Okay.
Smite for my boss. Second level smite for my boss.
Okay.
He has to be proud of me. I have to do a good job. I have to not mess this up.
And what's your weapon?
I have a halberd.
Okay.
So, there's just one more. Oh gosh, it's like doing rogue damage, but they're d8s instead. This is fun. This is fun. We're having fun. Let's see. 18, 19, 24 plus 5, 29 of which 19 of it's radiant.
So a total of what?
29. 19 is radiant.
So you have this glorious moment. It is a magical moment. Your divine smite radiates from what weapon?
Halberd. Is a real big halberd.
The halberd, you dive with all your strength and all your confidence, and it crashes into the Achilles heel of this undead frost giant, and its flesh and bone burst, and then you fall into its hollowed out foot, and it continues to walk with you inside the foot. And that's where we'll take a break. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes?
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
about
Stay
10 minutes,
ever.
10-minute break. You, however, Griffin, are covered in slime and ooze and rot at this moment as you have just blown right through the ankle of this giant frost
Let's
giant.
go.
That's pretty metal.
It's a good place to
Thank you.
be.
Thank you, everybody. We'll be back in just 10 minutes. And okay.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant. Further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's forther.
Well, customize your style even further, because Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
The scent of sulfur is thick in your nostrils. The stalactites shudder above you as the huge red dragon beast rises from its pile of golden treasure. Something you can only describe as a grin splits its elongated head. Enormous teeth glittering in the dull amber glow from the lava pools. You ready your weapons as it prepares itself to strike. Roll for initiative. Battle is about to be joined. Epic encounters. Turn your RPG up to 11.
The mighty red dragon swoops in over the battlefield. The wind beating from its wings nearly knocks you over. As you stand in its mighty presence, you realize there is no hope for any of you.
Well, I'm out of spells, so I'm just a 10th level dude.
And I'm still unconscious. So if one of you could please go into my bag and get my healing potion, that'd be great.
Then I smash the lizard. Raging, charging, power attack.
Roll your worthless attack. Your pitiful attack glances off the dragon's scale, and it opens its mouth, casting you in the molten glow of its inner heat as it prepares to release its fiery breath upon you all.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
What weapon could you possibly have to defeat the great dragon?
The greatest weapon in all the realm, forged by Norse foundry to defeat all evil.
No, it can't be.
Take up a fight against evil with the finest weapons in the realm at NorseFoundry.com. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jason Charles Miller, and I'm back again as your intermission music, I suppose. So go to the bathroom. It's fine. Just turn up the volume so you can hear me when you're in there. Anyway, go get a snack or something before the next game. I'm going to play some sort of game-inspired songs that I've written or co-written over the years. And this one especially ties in with today because this was written in a hotel room at GaryCon last year with my friend Christopher Lindsay. And this is called Hey Dungeon Lady. It's for our favorite DM. Demons walk the halls, you got so close. What happens when they're gone? Traps were laid and glyphs were cast until clever road came along. I've been all across this dark land looking for the reason caves beneath your halls, golden gleams on their scales. Once the worm is dead and gone, gleaming gold always fails. I've been all across this dark land looking for the reason I still stand to unfit into your plan. Hey, dancing lady, won't you let me in to your heart? Hey, dancing lady, don't you tear my world all apart. When your monsters all go home and you live there all alone, I will be the one who's waiting when all of the rest have gone. Yeah, I will be the one who's waiting when all of the rest have gone. Cool. I'm gonna do one more for you guys. Let me grab my notes. A couple years ago, I was on a show on Geek and Sundry called Foreververse, and Amy Vorpal, another songwriter, was on the show with me. So we wrote one song together, and then we just inspired each other to get together and write a new song every week about what happened on the show the week before that. And the show was an RPG show. We just decided to write songs about it. So I think just to keep our chops up, or our songwriting chops. Anyway, this is a song we wrote after we played an intense session of Werewolf, DM'd by Mr. Ivan Van Norman. This one is called The Rage Within. There's only one way to survive. All the demons feeding on your sins, it'll tear you up inside. Wicked evil rage within. You try to kill it, pierce before you fall. But it's the only reason to have a life at all. The rage within, feel it sinking in. The rage within, say goodbye to what you've been. Everyone's an enemy. You can't recognize your friends, so you show them all the end with the rage within. Demons taking hold, you're a victim of a parasite, the possession of your soul, overflowing with the will to fight. It'll choke you till you're bleeding, you can't breathe. Bare your teeth and red's the only color that you see. The rage within, feel it sinking in. The rage within, say goodbye to what you've been. Everyone's an enemy. You can't recognize your friends, so you show them all the end with the rage within. Feel it sinking in. The rage within, say goodbye to what you've been. Everyone's an enemy. You can't recognize your friends, so you show them all the end with the rage within. All right, thank you very much. Thanks to Luke Gygax for organizing these great games and days of gaming. I'm Jason Charles Miller, and if you like what you heard, I have a show every Monday night on Twitch at 7 on my channel, which is just my name, 7 p.m. Pacific. And then I have a songwriting show with Idle Champions on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific on the CNE Games channel. And what we do is we actually write a song interactively with the audience. And every week we write a song about a different hero in Dungeons and Dragons. So that's kind of fun and a fun time for people to participate, and we all write it together. It's super fun. Anyway, thank you so much. See you next time.
Market. Talk
Yeah,
then.
it was bad.
It was so bad.
Come on, high school kid, you got to save your dad. He's been captured. But okay, let's steal these F-16s and go to bomb Libya or Syria or something, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the plot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that tonight. Oh my god.
Woo.
Yeah.
Are we on?
Oh, we're live?
Oh, and we're hey,
we're at GaryCon.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, friends.
So, previously on the Heroes of Doom, there is a massive ocean of dead undulating all around the City of Light. Currently, all of these wonderful heroes, we've got Melf, we've got Griffin, we've got Cowan, we've got Smud, we got Whittle. All of them have decided to attempt to trick a god and nullify their magic to try to save this world against the ocean of the dead. And their goal is to deceive and to destroy. And at this moment, previously on this exact game, just 10 minutes ago, Griffin smoked this giant frost giant that seems to be leading the ocean of undead and just blew away their entire ankle bone, hollowing it out as all the marrow has poured out as it is liquefied over time, being a zombie, just like rancid milk. And now you find yourself, Griffin, inside the ankle of a giant undead frost giant, slowly being walked around as the frost giant is trying to look at what hurt it and just sees a big gaping hole in its ankle. What are you all doing if you're not getting
I'm
sick?
going to use the flying function on my spear to
Okay.
hurl myself at this thing as if charging and jab it with my spear, hopefully through its undead heart or something. I would say the eye, but I know some people have like eye phobias, so I won't do that.
Okay. I will allow you. I will allow a headshot if you want to, just not the eye.
Okay. No, just center mass is fine. I'm just gonna
center mass.
Center mass is good. Yeah, I'll stick it with the spear. That's my intent, and I will also loose a oh geez. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna take any damage from a shocking grasp, but I'll try it anyway. I'll throw a little shocking grasp in it as well.
Oh, that's interesting. So go ahead and everyone roll initiative really quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, Sam was at the top of the round. Well deserved.
Adjusted 19.
19, and put it in chat if you don't mind.
You got it.
because-
Yep.
Thank you. Will's got 15.
All right. I rolled a natural 20, but I do have a -4.
Oh my god.
So what does that count?
I count a natural 20 always a success.
Yeah, right on. You know what's crazy? I have advantage because I rolled 2 natural 20s. I wasted.
No way.
A lot of 20s in this game.
Yeah, I rolled 2 myself.
I seem to be rolling 2s and 20s.
Okay. And we got a few other people. All right. Griffin. Griffin. Well, it's hard to be agile inside of the bone marrow of a frost giant, I suppose.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be part of this. I believe that's everyone. Kevin, Whittle, Malf, 19, Griffin. Okay. All right, so let's do it, Smud. What are you doing, Smud?
All right. Well, I guess how far away is this frost giant zombie?
Oh, you can close the distance. Easy.
I can.
Yeah.
Be within 30 feet of me without closing the distance.
Yeah, it's within 30 feet. And
All right, he's
it's
the leader.
confusedly looking for like what just hit it.
And he's the leader. Or
Yeah.
he appears to be the leader of the horde of the ocean of things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd like to kind of place and we could see like maybe inside the city, like, is there an obvious place where we might think Saranthus is? Like, is there like a Saranthus?
Oh, there's a high tower in the very
Okay.
center of the city.
I'm
The
gonna
entire
try and
city
be like-
is just a circle within a circle within a circle with one big tower.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb and see if I can put myself in between the tower and the frost giant. And
Go out on a limb. That's what I did.
yeah.
Well, you are currently outside the city, outside the wall.
Oh, we're not in. I
Yeah,
thought-
you're not in the city because of the light gate seems to
Okay,
vaporize
all right,
anything
Can I
that
put
touches
myself in between the gate and the frost giant?
it. Okay, you do so.
All right, I would like to do that, and then I would like to channel divinity and try to turn undead towards the frost giant, make him run away.
Run away
Yeah,
from the gate.
yeah, from me.
Okay.
If I'm in between the gate and him, right?
What is the save?
Well, I suppose is it my spell DC? Is that what it is for turn undead? I'm not sure.
Very likely.
Yeah, it's 12 then.
For what's the save? Wisdom?
Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. And what was it?
Huh?
What was your DC?
12.
It saves.
Oh Jesus.
You just stand there with your holy symbol of war and clerical magic, and you're just like, no, you are cleansed of this world, run away. And then it just
Well, that didn't work.
just like looks around and starts heading towards the gate, towards you. Angry now as it
Solid
feels like
try.
kind of a blistering feeling as your holy energy just kind of like whiffs around it.
That wasn't me, by the way. That was some other cleric. He ran away.
It seems unconvinced. All right. Who is up next? What is your action, Melf?
I'm gonna fly at it and hit it with my spear, hopefully.
Okay.
Not so good of a roll
Oh.
here. Let's see.
Does it hit 15?
Yes, actually, because I have plus 12. So yes.
Okay, you hit it.
So I hit it, and I do. Let's see, d6 of damage. So I do 9 points plus 4 radiant. So 13 points total there, and then the shocking grasp, another 10 points. So 13, 23 points total. Kind of rolled low.
Yeah, so you plunge your spear right into the center of its forehead, and it kind of hollows out, and you find that your arm and spear are now stuck in its forehead, and you like clasp its giant metal helmet, kind of like almost Viking like, and you electrify it, and its eyes glow for a moment with electric energy. You get a little bit of a spark, Griffin, down all the way into the ankle bone. You're just like zapped, and you're like, that feels a lot. Wow. And you feel that electrical energy moving through you. Coming up next, we've got Whittle. Whittle, what are you doing?
I'm still standing there with my eyes white.
Okay.
Because my illusory self is still trying to kite the horde of undead away from this gate.
Okay.
I assume that I should still continue to do that if the frost giant zombie is still alive.
Okay. All right.
And I don't think I can take any bonus actions if I'm concentrating, right?
It's very hard to, yes.
Like movement.
Yeah, I think you're kind of stuck. As far
That's
as
fine.
I know, for mislead, you're kind of mentally there.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on. Cowan.
So I'm gonna pull out my short bow. Seeing Melf pretty much attached to this thing, I'm like, you know what? I can work with that. And then I'm gonna bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on the strike while not moving.
Okay.
So that's
Love watching a rogue at work.
25.
25 hits.
Yeah, and I'm like, look at where Melf is aiming, and be like, you know what? Let's see how close I can really get.
Oh God. Don't roll. Well, I mean, you hit, yeah.
Yeah. They're fine. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't fall on them. It'd be a little funny. So that's a total of 31 points of damage.
You do 31 points of damage. Yeah. Melf, you don't normally get nervous about arrows necessarily, as this is kind of your wheelhouse, but an arrow like right between your fingers just pierces the skull and cracks it open even more.
Nailed it.
As you see a very confident Cowan just like waving at you. And that brings us to...
I'll give him a disapproving look. Definitely a disapproving look.
Everything I wanted.
The frost giant is now going to attack. Oh, buddy. Your armor class is 20, isn't it, Smud?
It sure is.
Yeah. Tries again. I imagine it is hitting you.
Yeah.
So, because you are not dexterous. So it just keeps on hitting you with this great axe, and it just keeps on going, tink.
That's why I covered myself with so much armor.
And you just get a little bit lower in the mud each time. And none of it does damage to you at all. Yeah. You're about up to your knees in mud, but you've experienced no damage whatsoever. You're just like a nail being driven into a board at this point.
Right.
Does that open up my Sentinel Attack? I'm within 5 feet. I'm within actually pretty much a specific
You're literally
foot.
within 5 feet. God.
Yes, and his name is Abram. Let's go.
Rules is written. You are inside 5 feet of feet. So, okay.
Does a 19 hit from inside him?
Yes, it does.
Cool, 14. 8 of which is radiant.
All right, you do 14 points of damage inside of the ankle, and there is a sickening crack as it breaks loose, and it makes a dexterity saving throw as it is now separate. It got a 1, and it starts to collapse forward. I need a dexterity saving throw from Smud.
Oh, no.
+3.
All right. Let's see what's doing here.
Leg.
Could be worse. So I rolled a 14, but with my -4, that's a 10.
So amazingly, you see the left leg crack off, and inside of it, ta-da, is Griffin.
Hey,
out. And the zombie frost giant falls directly on top of you, its torso slamming right in you, and you are now, it cracks, and you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as its ribs crack around you, and you are now inside the stomach cavity of the frost giant. Melf, go and make me a dexterity saving throw as you are attached to this skull.
Warm.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, you just Legolas down this slowly moving dead giant, and part of it, half of it, goes through the gate.
Ooh.
Aha. Okay. So what is this? Is this thing wearing something like a charm, a necklace, or whatever? Do I special coating, clothing? What's protecting it from this radiation?
If you can, do you have detect magic?
I should.
There are a lot of wizards here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do.
You cast it and the entire zombie glows.
Okay. Great. So I'm pretty strong, right? So who else is strong? Let's just pick up a piece of this thing and let's tunnel through it, or carry it and walk under it.
Thought you'd never ask.
All right. So I'll pick up the chest if I can, the chest area, and Griff can get the hip area, and everybody else get under, and we'll go through the gate that way.
All right.
But you're ahead of it, already under it.
All right. I'll just need one strength check with advantage from your strongest character.
Okay. I think that's me.
Sure. I'll throw some help. Pop a guidance up for you.
Okay.
Oh, I needed the advantage. I rolled pretty bad, but I got a 15 on that one. So strength check, dirty 20, and then with the guidance, it'll be over 20.
Okay, you are putting your back into it, and as far as and Whittle, are you joining in on this? The Ocean of the Dead is far enough away at this point that you can join the rest of the party.
My eyes look like they open, almost like there was a inner white lid, and I see that they have created a tunnel out of a zombie frost giant. I am horrified and very impressed. And I join my group.
Okay. So you're trying to push it, right, across the gate with using it as like a shield?
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of like up above us and go across.
You do
I heard about
notice
this idea with a horse once.
There is some type of angelic creature flying above the gate now with wings and surrounded by celestial light as this zombie frost giant body is slowly dragging magically across the mud through the gate. It's just limp, and its tongue starts hanging out as it's just like and you get through the gate. Yes. And you are now inside the City of Light. What are you doing? You're covered in rot and bone. It's definitely going to be a big laundry day for the Heroes of Doom.
I'm going to be honest with you all. That went way better than I expected.
That was pretty resourceful. Not gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna get through that gate.
Neither did
I had faith.
Well, now we have to convince a goddess.
Yeah.
All right. So
Alan,
now
you're the smooth talker.
I'm a smooth liar. Melf is the smart one.
He's a smooth criminal.
Melf, you got an idea?
Where does Saranthus reside? Probably in the center.
Yeah, you can see the tower. There is quite a few of constructs and celestial creatures, not full angels, but certainly angelic creatures flying around. So minor angels. But you can see this giant golden and white tower, and there are statues of Saranthus everywhere, all around. And all of her followers are like wearing clothing of white, silver armor, and praising the light and Saranthus. And what a good choice they made living in this city.
Can I knock out one of these town folks and steal their clothes?
As I say, we stand out a little bit here, guys.
Yeah.
You can make a stealth attack. Like, how do you want to knock one of them out?
I'm not really sure. I don't want to hurt them. I kind of just want to make them go to sleep for a while. Can I just punch one and knock them out?
You will probably draw a lot of attention to yourselves if you knock somebody out like right in the street. You are currently inside of a zombie, so you're seeing people wander around. Do you want to like reach out and pull someone into the zombie?
Yes.
All right. Give me a strength check to grab somebody.
It was almost a 20, but it was a 2 minus 1, so it's a 1.
A hand, like someone who's like, what happened to our protector? And that little gnomish hand just like slaps them. Oh, something's inside the frost giant. Someone's inside our great protector.
Uh-oh.
All right, I guess I will erupt out of this rotting carcass and grab the person who's trying to make an alarm and grapple them or something and to try to quiet them.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll and then a strength check to grapple them. Are you trying to pull them inside the corpse?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, get them out of the way. So my attack roll for hand-to-hand is a 20.
Okay.
Not a natural 20, an
Yeah,
adjusted 20.
yeah.
And then was a strength check? Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20? Yeah, you just pick them up and you're like, boop, back inside, buddy. So you're like, shh, and you just knock them out.
Okay.
All right. You've got
I'll pass it to the
white
gnome,
robes.
which is now dirty inside the carcass.
Yeah, that is also true.
Thanks, Melf. I appreciate that.
As time progresses, more and more people kind of arrive to the frost giant's corpse. Do you continue this action of just grabbing villagers and pulling them inside the frost giant?
Yeah, maybe we could hollow this out a little bit, and then it would be less gross when we pull them in, and we could get some better white robes. I don't have like mend or clean or anything like that. I mean, I could mage hand and like knock off the smudge.
Right. Yeah. There's not going. You can at least wipe away with some cantrips, some of the goo and the ooze. I imagine over the next 5 minutes, you occasionally have another villager comes nearby and is trying to investigate, and you just grab them, pull them back in one by one, and now you all have robes of varying heights. Not all of the robes fit properly.
So is it kind of like
you almost have like a wedding gown train because you have a high elf's white robes on.
Tie it up a little bit.
I'm just visualizing when Conan the Barbarian goes into the Thulsa Doom camp. Do you remember that? They get the robes. That's like that.
Yeah. Callan, your robes were meant for a halfling. It's a little tight. So everyone's got mismatched robes, and you're free to walk amongst the city.
So did we put our old clothes on the people that are inside of the carcass?
I think you just put the robes over your existing clothes.
Yeah, I can have my clothes. I'm not giving these up. They're nice.
Yeah, I like my cape. I don't want to get rid of it. That's where I keep all my secrets.
All right, so you are currently heading to the. I'm scared about the secrets. That's. You're currently heading to the tower at this moment.
Yep.
I do need a nice over. I need someone to be the leader of the deception check.
Not
okay.
it.
Go ahead and roll, Cohen. I don't want it to be Smud because then you'll all die.
I don't get any bonuses for deception, so it shouldn't be me.
27.
27? Yeah, you're like, oh, harumph. Whoa, the frost giant died.
I loved it. Oh no, they're dead. Must go to mother.
You're just like, I assume you're just like, praise Saranthus. Yeah, Saranthus. Ooh, the light. Yeah, oh, the light.
Oh my God, have you seen Saranthus? I mean, no one's seen Saranthus punch. Oh my God.
You arrive at the tower after lots of nervousness, and it is very much a cult. This entire city is just purely devout. These are an entire world was almost destroyed, and these are the ones that decided to stay because they believe so much in Ceranthus. So you arrive at the gates of the tower. The tower is about, I would say, 450 feet up, and there are a series of windows up there as well.
Wow, this town
We're
is
not making
terrible.
Smud climb this.
Just to be clear, we're gonna offer up. We got this other god at his castle and this cool, crazy gold. It's like an offering, right? Is that our plan? We're gonna offer that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can people climb or fly or no?
Absolutely.
I
If you
meant,
can
like-
fly, you can fly.
I meant our.
Oh,
party.
you mean
I'm
everybody?
asking you. Sorry, guys. Can you levitate or fly or anything like that?
Climb.
You can climb.
I can dimension door, and I can take Cowan with me, so Cowan can do the smooth criminal talking.
No, to be honest, you should take
I can
that one.
levitate mud.
Oh,
and
okay,
just
then
float.
yes, we're fine. I was worried Smud was going to die again. Didn't make it. This one's not even floating, so.
Thank you.
How about Griff?
I climb good.
Okay.
Climb real good.
I climb good.
I climb. Look. I climb real good.
Griffin, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Absolutely. I believe I have a channel divinity feature specifically for athletics checksy kind of things as part of
Yes,
Nose
you
of
do.
Glory. So I'm gonna activate that because it sounds like fun.
Okay.
All right, cool.
As that is happening, Smud, you are suddenly levitated, and you feel almost graceful for the first time in your entire dwarven life, as you are just, just a bulky dwarf, covered in plate mail and white robes, slowly ascending the tower.
And I'll just grab him and fly to the window that we picked. So I'll just drag him up. So kind of like when you were drugged by the unusual gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll brace your neck for you. So
This keeps happening to me.
Whittle, you grab Cowan and you just bamf into the window.
Oh, that would make robbery so much easier.
You feel okay? And some people don't really feel all right after teleporting that far for the first time.
No, yeah, I'm good. Good.
Oh, there it
Good.
is. All right.
Good. Nope,
Just
it's fine.
breathe through your nose.
Cowan, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Not good at that one. I don't want a nat 20 for this.
Yeah, you hold in. Everyone's getting those nat 20s.
I think Smud got this natural 20 for not vomiting as well.
Griffin, what'd you get?
26 to climb good. I climb so good.
You're just
so
like,
good.
yeah,
Everyone be
yeah,
proud
yeah.
of me.
Very proud.
You all get to the window.
All right.
And it is a stained glass window. Do we have anyone that can? There is kind of a rudimentary lock and some magic on it as well.
Okay. So, man, I just wonder how tough it is. I will just try a straight up dispel magic on it.
Okay, you cast dispel magic.
Yep.
All right. Is it
3rd level dispel magic?
So the DC is there.
So yeah, if it's depending on how high that is, the DC level is 10 plus the level.
Okay. Your difficulty is 16.
Okay. Rats. Come on, baby. A 7.
Just just kind of turns into sprinkles around the window. It fails.
I don't think I need an Arcana check to detect that one didn't do so well. This is very powerfully magically locked. I could try to open it up, or we could maybe try to smash it.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Or in the window.
Wait, are you casting knock or are you just knocking?
Casting and knocking.
Okay. You cast knock. What does knock do?
A target that is held shut by a mundane lock, or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
The fiscal lock unlocks.
It also suppresses an arcane lock. If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes.
The magic suddenly like dissipates for a second, and the window slides open.
Put my arm back. I was about to do a smash. I put it back.
All right.
You can save that for the next window.
Promise?
I promise. I only got so many spell slots.
What?
I'll go through if no one else beats me to it.
Okay.
I go through Aftermath.
You see this large large hall filled with followers and a giant golden throne where you see this elven woman, almost completely pale and white, and even their eyes are white, with just all of these stained glass windows all in her image, and her followers are all praying to her as she sits on top of this golden throne. And you can kind of mix with the crowd. Okay. You're not immediately noticed.
All right. I'll be like,
yeah.
Well, like
all right. So you guys are moving. What direction are you heading?
Well, at least just to get mixed in with the crowd. I mean, I assume we want to observe what I assume to be Saranthus, but maybe it's just an illusion of Saranthus or something like that. So
okay,
just try to get some more intel here.
All right, you do so.
Cowan. Cowan.
Yes.
You want to try and convince Saranthus of our plan? You're the best smooth talker.
When you laugh about it, it makes me think like you don't believe it. But yeah, sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? The world's already ending.
So are we going in as a group, or should we let you go up there, and if she attacks you, then we'll try to get surprise on her? What do you think?
Smart.
I'll let you all decide. I don't have a preference.
I will try to maneuver around the periphery and kind of be ready to step up, but I'll try to stay behind the scenes, and at least Cowan and maybe, well, Griffin might not be the best. You might also be a good.
No, I've served a trickster god. So that means I'm real good at doing a trick.
It's been like 2 hours.
And you know what? I've already learned so much, and I've learned from watching you, buddy. I'm gonna actually cast Enhance Ability on Cowan.
Oh, what the hell's happening?
See, you feel trickier, right? That's Avrin. Remember that. Remember it.
So, what was cast on Cowan?
Enhance Ability.
Okay. All right, you're moving through the crowd.
Charisma? Okay, yeah. You know what? I'll walk to Our Lady Saranthus.
I'm wingmanning.
Yeah, this is fine.
All right, you're moving in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need a stealth check from everybody.
Hey, Smud, did you want me to drag you along with me with the levitate?
I'm gonna hang. Oh, if I can be levitated, that's cool.
Do you want me to just kind of drag? I'll just kind of like keep my hand on his belt, and kind of we'll walk together. That's like I'll keep it close.
I still need a stealth check on Smud though.
Did I just hang back? I can hang back.
Hey, you have advantage. Avrin gave us advantage.
Do we have advantage still?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I needed that. All right. So 16 for my stealth.
Okay.
Let's see. That's a 21 for.
Wow.
We've only done the things that I'm good at, and I'm fine with that.
Wow, Smud.
My advantage, the better roll, is an adjusted 5.
So proud of you.
Hey, you're in the positives. That's an improvement. You're doing great.
All right.
Better than it would have been a -1 is the other roll, but that 5 is a.
As you're being carried along by Melf, you decide, because you're like a little kid in a tall chair, your legs are just kind of wobbling around in your plate mail, and finally you just kind of hit ground, and it just makes this horrible against the stone as your feet drag while you're being levitated. And that's when you all notice that Saranthus is no longer on the throne.
Praise Saranthus.
And she is
clumsy doesn't mean I don't love Saranthus.
She's looking directly into your eyes, Smud.
All right.
Who are you?
I say I am but one of your humble followers, Saranthus. The light, right? Light. Gotta
Roll me a
love light.
deception check.
Shit. Oh yeah! All right, I'm good at deception, and I got a 19, so I got a 22.
You got a 22?
Very nice.
How long have you been with us?
Very short amount of time.
And why is your elven friend carrying you?
I'm I gotta say and this is the Saranthus honest truth. I am incredibly clumsy. Really bad at walking, pretty much doing anything physical.
I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw as you feel her probing your thoughts.
All right. All right, what's my plus on that? Plus 2, 11. 11? 11.
Yeah, total of 11?
Total of 11, but I'm telling the truth. I am clumsy.
That is true. Yeah, it was wisdom. Okay.
It
You
was
are
wisdom?
telling the truth.
Oh.
Why are you here?
Can we all see this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saranthus is just full up in the face of Smud.
You know, my good buddy Cowan over here, he's part of my party, and we just want to offer you something. We want to offer you something. We just want to like offer something to our most favorite god.
Most favorite lady, we have a god to offer you. Well, a wannabe god to offer you.
That part was a mistake. Die. How many hit points do you have, Smud?
How many hit points do I have currently?
Is it less than 100?
It is less than 100.
I would have thought of all people. You just hear the words die in your ears and you fall dead.
Do I get any
all life leaves your body and you fall to a clump on the ground.
No saving throw?
No saving throw. You're less than
Does
100.
Does he fall to the ground or does he levitate up?
Yeah.
He's a levitating dead body.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Oh, well, that is one less weight to carry, I suppose.
And now Saranthus turns to you, Malf. So if we're done lying, who are you?
I am Melf, and you are about to taste a disintegrate spell.
You guess disintegrates.
Yeah.
Oh no, this escalates so quickly. All right, everyone roll initiative. But you're going first. That's a dexterity saving throw.
It is is that right? Yeah, dex 17.
Griffin, I don't know why this keeps happening to you.
Playing Disintegrate by The Cure.
What roll your damage for disintegrate. It hits Saranthus squarely in the face.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll use the roller then to do that. Since
Okay.
it's 10d6.
What's the afterlife like for you, Smud?
Oh man, it's great. I'm hanging
All right.
around with Har.
76
hanging
points of
around with a
damage.
bunch of beasts. We love beasts. Beast of the wilderness.
76?
76.
Yeah, Saranthus takes half, but you do see the side of her face start to disintegrate at that exact moment. Next up, we've got who? 15. Who's 15? Wait, Melf, are you still 19?
Oh, I hadn't rolled. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I am a 14.
Okay, Whittle, it's you. I think you're on deck. What are you doing?
I rolled a 7.
Oh, I
So I
read
think
that
I would
as
be last.
17. Wait, I have an 18 and a 7 for you.
That was from the last.
Yeah, 18 was the last one.
Yeah, that wasn't for initiative.
Did everyone roll their initiative? Okay, Melf is 14.
Smud didn't technically. Well, Smud is dead. Dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So, Melf, you have an action.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I know I can't do 2 disintegrates, so that's actually kind of a bummer. What the hell am I going to do to this lady? I think I will go ahead and attack twice.
Okay.
Oh, should I go into Blade Sing?
Can I watch this from the afterlife?
Yeah, you're up there in the pearly gates.
I'm cheering.
I will. Yeah, I'll start weaving my spear around and start my chant to go into a blade song, so that I'm got a +5 to my AC. I'm a little bit faster, and I gain some con save bonuses. So, and I get a natural 20 to hit and an 18.
Okay, roll your damage. Who's up next? Cohen.
Oh god.
Cohen.
Okay. It's Cohen. But I was just letting everybody say whatever the hell they wanted because
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't care. He's weird as hell. I'm actually going to try to feign shock and awe and like fall to my knees at her feet.
Roll me some deception.
Not a problem. And I get advantage thanks to the enhanced ability. I hope not everyone dies.
I think I did put that on your charisma because I thought we were lying.
Yep. So 22 for deception.
What
Don't
are
laugh
you?
at me.
So you are cowering? Are you saying anything else?
Lady Saranthus, they're assassins of Avron.
Where is Avron?
Waiting in a castle. I came to take you. I was hoping that you would eliminate these pursuers as I came to find you.
What is the name of this castle?
I'll make a history check because Gabe doesn't remember.
It's Storm Herald. Yeah, you.
Oh,
you don't need me to make a history check.
Yeah. Storming Herald, my lady.
And you are surrounded by these assassins.
Yes.
All right, you may hit, Luke. You've hit her.
I did 42 points because it's a two hits, and there's some of that's radiant damage. If it matters.
Yeah, you strike her twice, and that actually happens right before this deception check. So you like stab her twice, and you're just like dancing around her, and you're moving very quickly, but her eyes are moving very quickly as well, almost preternaturally as this is happening. She believes you.
Hell yeah, she's terrifying.
All right. Are you willing to be one of my disciples then?
Gladly.
Take me
Anything.
to this castle.
Consider it done, my lady.
And the rest of these are not with you?
No.
It's real comfy under this bus.
What the hell is happening?
Wow. Okay. Show me in your mind exactly where Storm Herald is.
I think of the room. No, I think of the hallway outside of the room.
She grabs you.
Ah!
And you dimension door. A door opens up right next to you and her. You're coming with me. And shoves you through the door and walks with you.
You know that Will Smith gif of him saying, "I saw this going differently"?
And the gate closes. All the rest of you are left behind. What are you doing?
Are we being attacked by the rest of the people in this room or no? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, they're drawing their swords and everything else. There is quite a lot of them.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes, we are. So the next person is who?
Whittle, I believe.
Whittle, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Well, that was pretty unfortunate. I thought that Cohen was our friend, but you gotta survive. Gotta do what you need to do to survive, right? I've certainly been in that position before. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, but sculpt a spell so that my friends do not get hit by it.
What level of spell is Thunderwave?
The one that I am casting. Sorry.
What's the first level, isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
Is it 5th?
No, I mean, like, you can upcast it. So, and I think it's a first level spell. Are you upcasting?
I am upcasting at 5th level.
Okay. Go ahead. What's the saving throw?
Constitution 16.
Oh, God. What's the radius? That's a 1.
90 feet.
Oh, my. No. What?
Range area 90 feet. Within 10 feet of the space you left.
Within the 10 feet of the space.
A thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw.
That's Thunderstep.
So I think Thunder Wave is a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you.
Sorry,
each
they
creature
sit.
within a 15 foot.
You're right. They sit right next to each other, and I had the wrong one clicked. Apologies.
So okay.
Still Constitution saving throw 16.
Okay. And what is the effect if they fail? Go and roll your damage.
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
And at 5th level, it's going to be a bunch more. It's going to be 68.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Plus my empowered evocation, so I got 24.
Okay. So, and your sculpt spell, what happened? How does this work? So suddenly you create this thunderous boom and you can see the sound waves emit from Whittle. Whittle, what are you doing? They're about to, the thunderous wave is about to hit all of your friends in the party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she moves super fast, so you don't even really see her. You see her reach back and stomp on the floor and then just pushes it out of the way so it doesn't hit her friends, or moves her friends so that it doesn't hit them.
Okay, so you see Will run around the room as sound waves are like about to come at you and crush your skull, and you see Whittle in a flash just push the sound waves back all around you. All of the clerics are knocked 10 feet back, and several of them fly right out the windows, as this is a very small tower, and just shoot out like bullets, and all the clerics start running.
Everyone
okay?
Now
have initiative. Their god has just left them, and they are running for the exits.
I'm dropping down next to Smud. Hey, buddy, dead buddy.
Smud, who's your god?
My god is Thardhar.
Thardhar, you finally see Thardhar, and you feel relaxed. Your moments of being non-dexterous, you feel graceful. You feel wings start to erupt out of your back. You feel angelic, and the large embrace of your god, its arms are cradling next to you. What are you doing, Griffin?
Oh, I'm yoinking him out of his euphoria.
And your wings fall off and you were slapped in the face. And there's a bright flash of light and you're back on the ground.
What happened?
I don't let you smush into a stone castle, and I don't let you die to some weird light half god lady. No. You're here now.
Thank you.
All right.
I had wings.
Whittle, Melf, what are you doing?
If there's some clerics having a hard time getting out of here, I'll stab a couple of them. And
You start stabbing clerics. You're making short work of the clerics. They're dying left and right.
All right.
And if I see one trying to crawl out of a window or something, I'll be like, yeah, not so fast, and throws some magic missile darts at them.
Okay. So Cohen is now alone with a god. You find yourself in the hallway with Saranthus by yourself on Storm Herald. So, where is Avrin?
He thought he would be hidden inside of this strange chamber, but he was a fool to think that he could hide from you.
Why is he hiding in this chamber, Cohen?
Because he knows that you can kill him. So he asked a foolhardy party that was, I think he said, the 7th group to make an attempt.
And this isn't part of some kind of ploy of some kind, is it?
My lady, I am a sailor without a ship. I am simply looking for a new ship. And Averin's was a bit rocky. That's all.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Deal. Does it have anything to be about being charmed?
It does, actually.
Then I have advantage.
What's everyone else doing right now? You're at the top of the tower. Melf, you are just like dancing around the room. You're just dancing like no one's watching you murder. And you're just slicing through clerics left and right. Yeah, but really elegantly. It would be beautiful had it not been for all the blood and viscera.
Isn't that part of the beauty, though? I mean,
the white robes. Yeah.
No. Once they're dispatched, I suppose I'll kind of come out of this you killing dance that I'm in and kind of clear my head and think, oh, I guess I should probably draw a circle of teleportation and get everybody back to that spot.
Okay, you start drawing a circle of teleportation. That takes about 10 minutes.
I think that's right, yeah.
Okay, what did you roll?
With advantage, my first roll was a 9. But with advantage, it was a dirty 20.
You resist the urge. At this exact moment, all of you are step into the teleportation circle, and you are now in the courtyard of Storm Herald.
All right.
What's everyone doing? You don't see any signs of Cohen.
I wanna point out, when Cohen was talking to the scary dead lady, he was definitely talking with a different accent than you've all have noticed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because when he was talking to the lady, he was much more like this. Instead of talking to her in the way he was talking more like this to all of you.
Trickery. I know that now.
Trickery.
Because
All right. Well, I guess I will cast levitate on Smud and drag
this
him
is
up
like the baby Bjorn of like, like you now cast Smud is just like on the front of your chest now. That's your levitate. Smud's
kind of
just
like Master Blaster here, I think a little bit.
Yeah.
and I'll fly up the stairs because I know they're at that room, and I'll say, "Let's go."
All right. Yeah, you are attached to Melf, the famous Melf's chest right now,
so
floating through the air.
I was just dead. This is great.
Now you have wings again.
God, Griffin, how are you getting there?
Whittle, how long does Longstrider last? Because I remember you cast it on us back when we were outside the gate.
1 hour.
Cool. Then I think we're in it. So I guess with dash, I go 80 feet round. So
Yep.
I'm booking it with my order. Aura of Speedy Boy.
All right. Well,
I'm still at the back of the line with all of that, given that there's
Right.
magic, widow magic.
Whittle, how fast? How many feet are you moving?
120.
You're moving 120 feet. Okay.
Boost of speed, and I still have the long strider.
Okay. And are you doing anything weird with it? Are you like climbing ceilings and walls and all that stuff?
Oh, that's right. I can do that. I 100% am crawling across the wall.
Okay, so as you are running yourself, Griffin, up above on the ceiling, you are also like being passed by Will, who's just running on the ceiling itself to the room. Cohen, I need one more deception check. I need. So many have tried to take me down, and I need you to understand. If Avron is in there, I will kill him. If he's not, I will destroy you. But more importantly, Cohen.
Yes.
Do you not want to see a world filled with peace?
To your honesty, lady, I'd like to be the first pirate to sail a sea of the dead.
I could make you the most famous pirate in the multiverse.
I
can make that happen for you.
All I care about is as long as they've heard of me, whether it's good or bad, because then they have heard of me. And I rolled the same number twice. It's a 25.
She continues to believe you. You all arrive, however, at breakneck speed. Baby Bjorn, Smud, and Melf fly in like Neo. Whittle is climbing on the roof. And also Griffin is running through, also with the advantage on athletics and acrobatics, is also just leaping. You're just parkouring everything. You're just like, parkour. And you all get there, and Saranthus just turns towards all of you.
No, don't go in there. Stop.
Protect Avron.
Don't let her in, you traitor.
I want deception checks from you and you, Melf.
Oh.
Griffin and Melf, deception checks now.
This is not my strength, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. A 10. Don't go in that
24.
room, whatever you do.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
24. Griffin wants to make Avron proud. Trickery.
Liars. All of you liars. She points at you, Melf.
Ow.
Melf.
I put Smud in the way. I'm kidding.
I've been carrying you around.
I'll allow it. Die.
Oh, no. I'm going to die if I don't get a saving throw because I'm under 100 hit points.
Oh man, power word kill is the. Oh wait, no, doesn't have the spell slot for it. Doesn't have the spell slot.
Thank God.
Finger of death. Actually, disintegrate.
Shame.
Yeah,
disintegrate also sucks. Yeah.
That one sucks worse.
Yeah.
Yes. With that.
Yeah, if I go to 0, yeah.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
+3 from me.
Okay, thank you. All right. So 17.
That sounds good.
Yep, it flies right past you and just like eradicates the wall behind you just by 1 point, by the way, and it just like falls to dust at that exact moment.
What are you lot hiding in the room then?
What are all you doing?
I opened the door.
You open the door. You go ahead and open the door. Melf, I'm gonna go ahead and say that was your deception check. Griffin, what are you doing right now?
if I see Cohen opening the door, I'm gonna try to keep selling it. So I'm gonna try to stop him.
So you attack. Are you attacking Cohen?
I'm gonna tackle.
You're gonna tackle?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a new D&D official 5e term, everybody.
Tackle.
All right, I feel like you kind of know you're smart, you're inquisitor, you're very high functioning. You know when someone's full of it. You know that Griffin is trying to fake tackle you.
Yeah.
So the door opens, and right that moment, Griffin, you just knock him to the ground. Whittle, what are you doing?
No, don't go in there. There's nothing in there for you to see. Stop.
Go ahead and give me I want to give you disadvantage at that, just for that. But go ahead and roll deception. Smud, what are you doing?
Like a little housekeeping stuff. Like I was revivified. What happened to me?
Yeah, you were brought to life.
1 hit point?
You're revivified.
Am I at 1 hit point?
Oh, you got 1 hit point, yeah.
Yeah, so I might just heal myself.
You sweat. All this is happening. You're like attached to Melf, and like they're all trying to get this god into this small chamber, and you're just like lay on hands myself.
All right, you know what?
No.
You know, I'll do one thing. I'm gonna try one thing. I've heard. So Cowan's tried to like kind of convince Saranthus to go in there, right? That's the gist.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna. Man, this might backfire hugely, but whatever. It's Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna try. I know this is like total DM's discretion to use like divine intervention.
Oh my god.
To buff his fake out.
Right? So you're praying to your god to intervene.
Against
another god.
Yeah. To buff this line.
And what do you want to happen?
Be like, believe him. Believe whatever Cohen's.
Not like giant fist from the sky. Just believe. Believe him.
Believe this guy. You know.
Okay.
I got a very, very low chance of this.
Roll a percentile die.
Yeah. I got to get 11 or lower on a percentile die. All right, let's see. Here we go. Well, that didn't work at all.
Your god is not with you on this one. All right. So you call on your god and light surrounds you and then just kind of like flickers like a bad fluorescent light bulb. Just
He was like, you were with me. I gave you wings. And you
Whittle.
I rolled a 20. But did you want me to like
a
nat
dirty 20 or like
a nat
20?
Did you want me to roll with disadvantage?
No.
Okay. He said begrudgingly.
She believes you. Very well. Cohen, you are going with me. The rest of them die. And she casts Fireball. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. She she pushes Cohen into the room as she sees Avron, and you both enter the room.
I should have myself.
You have done very well, Cohen. You will be amongst my most devoted leaders.
Excellent.
All right. Give me those saving throws.
10.
Oh.
+3 near me.
13.
Dexterity saving throws?
Yep.
How about a 7?
That's impressive.
16.
You're a jerk.
I'm just like, don't mind me. I'm just going to troll the son of Gary Gygax. Seems like a good choice. Everyone who failed gets 53 points of fire damage as a fireball erupts around the hallway.
What was the
But
number
doesn't enter the room because it nullifies all magic inside. If you succeeded, then you get half.
I don't think it matters.
That's right, little turtle man.
Smud,
Yeah.
you go up and smoke.
Do I get a death save?
Yes, absolutely. You may roll your death save. You are a crispy. You, and this is so sad because you're still levitating this dead dwarven corpse on top of Mel's chest. This is sizzling. All your beard is now gone. Yeah, the DC was 17.
What the deaths? It's just there's no plus.
Yeah, you just roll 1d20.
Yeah.
It's 17.
Yep. So at this moment,
I rolled a 16.
Saranthus walks into the golden chamber. And there's a sudden realization on her face, and she looks at you, Cohen. What are you doing? What's everyone else doing?
The same thing I did to the changeling.
And the changeling's like, yes, make me a god now. Is this the time that you make me a god? Is it now?
That's a
Welcome,
character.
Averin. Make me a
That's
god.
a character.
Is this the moment?
I'm gonna try to
Guys?
stab her. I don't know what anybody else is doing.
You stab her?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's in the room now.
She's in the room.
Tried and true.
Is
Oh, we
anyone
just roll?
shutting the door?
Mm.
That's
Someone
good
shut the
plan.
door.
Good
That's
plan.
a good idea.
Good plan.
Please and thank you. Wait,
All right.
I just told you to lock me in here with a guide. Hold on. How did we get here? Wait a second.
All right. Griffin, what are you doing?
Are you moving up toward her to do that stab? Am I seeing that motion from you, my friend?
It's probably the same. Like it's a
Because I
very
did
similar.
tackle you, so we are nearby. I figure, no, I'm on the wrong side of the threshold, the side
Yeah,
of the
you're
threshold
on
that
the-
takes 53 points of damage. You're on the side of the threshold that has evasion and never would have taken any damage anyway.
Go and roll your
But-
attack. Your sneak attack. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
I love this game.
Melf, how you doing?
Nope, that's the wrong button.
I'm good.
Mud, you are seeing your god yet again. Your wings erupt out of your back, and you feel graceful, and you see the loving arms. Go and roll your death save.
Does Smud look like he could still be affected by a potion, or
There you
no?
go. Another fail.
How many fell? Like that's 2.
2 fails. Yeah.
Oh God.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That's a 21.
That's a 21. You hit. All right, roll
Cool.
your sneak attack damage.
Cool.
What's everyone else doing? You're not really in combat at the moment because she's all focused on Cohen.
I tried to reach for pulling him out. That did not work. So I guess I'm gonna turn around, see what's going on, see Smud, and I guess jump like you're gonna dunk, and slap Smud, cast Spare the Dying.
Oh yeah, that makes you
Ew.
automatically succeed your death save, doesn't it?
Get stabilized,
I
son.
think it puts me at 0 HP,
Yep.
but like,
It puts you at 0. Yeah. You're suddenly you see the loving arms of your god, and then you zap away.
No!
You are exactly 0. No more death saves for you.
I'm the worst.
All right.
That's 46 points of piercing damage.
You just stab her right in the clavicle with your dagger, with your rapier or your dagger.
Rapier.
You stab it right through her, and she is genuinely shocked that she is bleeding. And she looks down and looks at you.
Hmm.
This is your one moment. She is shocked. She's stunned.
Oh my god. I wanna like hand on the shoulder, and then I kind of want to just kind of stab it through. You're not a god in here, my lady.
Is anyone okay? She is exceptionally strong. She's going to make an attack roll against you.
Yeah, do it.
Does 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
And does the 26 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Kill me. Put me down.
You take 13 points of damage on the first strike. She just strikes you, and you take 30 points of damage on the second one.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge the second one.
Okay. Yeah, you get struck, and this is all she has. She has no magic left. She's just incredibly strong. And the next one misses and like slams into the gold wall, creating almost a slight crack, but not quite. Is anyone healing Smud? All right, Smud, you're back up. Melf?
I want to drink a potion and walk into the room if that's
How
permissible.
many HPs do I got?
You can have like 30. Have like 30 HP.
Two.
For real?
That's yeah, I got lay on hands, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I drink
a. Right idea. What am I gonna save it for? Come on. Nah, I got. No, it's all right. I got like 25 left for you too. We're covered. We're covered.
All right. Melf, what you're drinking a potion
I
for your
drink
action?
drink a potion of superior healing, and if I can walk into the room, I will.
That will be your next action. What are you doing, Whittle?
Can I walk into this room?
It is very inadvisable to walk in the room. No magic works of any kind.
Okay.
So are we trying to kill Saranthus, or are we trying to trap Saranthus?
Oh, that's right. We just had to trap her.
Yeah, I don't want to kill Saranthus. I just want to get Cohen out.
Anybody got a teleport him or something?
I do, but it doesn't work inside that room.
Doesn't work in that golden room. Damn it.
I mean, I can still move 120 feet, so I could just try running in, but I don't know. That's a DM call,
without the boots
I
of
think.
speed.
Ah, that's right. So yeah, it would just be 50 feet.
If we run together, you can get some aura off of me because I'm normal fast from just being cool.
No magic of any
Oh,
kind
no magic,
will
yeah.
work. Not even
Then I
like,
just
not even paladin
fast.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cohen, what you got left?
Get the dude.
Oh, I was absolutely gonna stab her again. Absolutely.
Keep stabbing her?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, and I'm gonna do the bonus action for the rogue ability. So where I don't have movement speed, but it gives me advantage on the attack. So let's
She is walking towards the entrance immediately, as fast as she can. She is ignoring you completely and running for the entrance of the chamber.
As soon as she leaves, attack of opportunity, baby.
Go and roll. Go and roll. If you succeed, hitting an AC of 16 or higher, just go and roll your sneak attack damage.
Todd, I'm so sorry.
What?
I'm so sorry.
What'd you roll?
So my attack bonus is 7, and I rolled a 27, Todd.
All right, roll your damage.
I'm so sorry.
While he does that, I'll run into the room.
You run into the room? What are you doing?
My magic don't work, but Sentinel will.
What is Sentinel?
She ain't getting past me. That's the feat that you could, if someone goes through your range, speed goes to 0.
Go and roll your attack roll real quick. We only have 5 minutes left.
That is 65
we're
points
in the
of
end game
damage.
now.
That is 65 points of piercing damage.
Gosh.
Wow.
You strike her again? Where do you strike her?
This is messed up. I want to strike her like through her left leg, basically to stop her.
All right, you slice right through her leg. Melf, what are you doing at this exact moment as well?
I was going to go in there and I was going to attempt to grapple her and throw her back into the room.
Okay. Go ahead and just make an attack roll to shove her.
Okay. 15 plus 9, 24.
With your blade song, even though you're not using a blade, you just kind of weave through everyone and you just shove her right at this moment. Cohen slices through her leg. Griffin, did you hit?
If a 21 hits, I do.
It does.
Hey, yep. That's another 11 out of me, but really, it hits her movement speed to 0.
So,
we're the bullies.
How do you stab her? What are you hitting her with?
So she's getting sort of shoved past me.
Yeah.
And so I'll swing with the flat of my halberd to just knock her in the back of the knee with the flat of the blade. So she goes down onto the knee and can't move.
All right, Cohen, you slice through her left leg, through the back of it. At the same time, Griffin, you crack her knee from the back as well on the other leg, on the right leg. And then Melf, seeing an opportunity, rushes forward and just shoves her on her shoulders, pushing her back. And Whittle, what's your action for this moment?
When she falls, I would kind of like to vampiric bite her leg.
Okay.
Because how many chances do you get to vampiric bite a god?
She's prone. I will just allow it. You start drinking blood out of a god. All right. She is down on the ground. She is prone. This is the moment. Her speed is reduced to 0. What is everyone doing?
Give myself 5 hit points back.
Are you leaving the room?
I think we need to leave the room. That's what I was going to say.
Sure.
You can stay. I'm totally down with you staying in that room with her.
When are we gonna kill a god again? I mean, making Averin the only god is a horrible idea, but the end result is hilarious.
Guys, am I a god now? The changeling's still in there.
Aww.
Is this my moment?
I think I stab her again. I'm the worst, but she can't move now.
If someone doesn't shut the door, it will be death.
I'm gonna try and shut that door. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and shut that door.
Yeah, I'll say it's time to go, and I'll move a little bit faster because I'm in Blade Song, and I'll head for the door.
Okay.
And I'll help shut it if no one else is leaving.
You press the button, and the door begins to shut. You have one chance to leave.
Stab and run.
You want to stab and run. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say your attack hits. You can roll your sneak attack. You just eviscerate her. I'm just going to say that right now. She's prone. You have advantage anyways. You stab her one more time. Do you have a bonus action to like dash or something?
Yep. Bonus action, cunning action dash.
Everyone's looking out of the room. Your Whittle, your face is covered in god blood. You rush out. Griffin, you rush out. And you see, sadly, Cohen is not going to make it. As Cohen is just still stabbing the god for no good reason. Just, no, die. I'm going to kill a god today. And the changeling's like, guys, why is the door shutting? Am I a god now? And then you see Cohen just roll through the crack and the door shuts.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Neat.
I mean, it depends on what your definition of fun is.
Of the changeling. And then you hear no screams from the changeling.
Oh, we could have just shut the door to kill her anyways, huh?
And you all succeed. You just trapped a god inside a giant sphere.
Oh, wowee.
I know that rules as written, I only got 5 hit points back for biting a god, but like, do I feel extra empowered?
You feel extra. Yeah, you feel a lot extra.
Ugh, feel great.
Smud, you saw your god twice today.
That was pretty cool. Thanks, everybody.
Your beard is gone. Cohen, you stabbed a god a whole bunch. Melf, you baby Bjorn a dwarf that died a whole bunch. Griffin, you are now the head of the Order of Averin, on board of Storm Herald. And Whittle, there are going to be repercussions to what you just did.
There's a lot of people who are looking for me. Just add that to the list.
How are you ending this adventure, all of you together? Where does Melf go?
Well, I'll say it was a good day's work. Our mission is accomplished here. It's time for me to head back, and I'll just wave my spear through the air, cutting it open, leaving like an emerald shimmering gateway, and say, anyone coming with? No?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
And I'll take
behind
them
you.
back to their home planes and drop them off.
Thank you,
I'm
Melf.
gonna go back to Celine and have me a glass of nice wine after a day like today. Got to kill some evil clerics, some zombies. It was a good day.
You deserve it.
Meanwhile, in the golden sphere, there is a tiny little shimmering crack and blood all over the walls from an exploded changeling, and Saranthus sits there, all white, long white hair and elven ears and white eyes. And her hands is covered in blood in stark contrast to the whiteness of her, and she sits cross-legged into the center of the sphere. That's okay. Time's on my side. And that's our adventure. Thank you, everyone, for being part of the Heroes of Doom. I thought you were all going to die.
I got a very Hannibal Lecter moment there at the end, by the way, from her. That was very Hannibal Lecter-y. I liked that.
I like our conversation about doors before the game.
Yes. Yeah.
That is exactly what happened. If you present a door.
Wait. You mean to tell me I could have just pulled in this doorknob?
This whole time, I thought Cohen was just going to die killing a god. I mean, that's impressive.
I made him a follower of Tiamat, and I'm like, she would just kill it.
Oh shit! Okay, well,
Yeah,
that'll do
he's
it.
bad.
that reframes the question. Smud, I'm so sorry.
Hey, it worked out well. I got
you met
my
God.
God twice. Pretty good.
Had a rough go of it. Lost
shows
your
me
toe.
that's
You
what
died
happens to this
twice.
Character every time.
Oh, are we still live? Thank you everyone for watching, by the way.
Yeah.
Gary Con is an amazing con. I know we're doing it's a virtual con, but it is like one of my favorite conventions. Thank you so much, Luke Gygax, especially for letting me DM and being, hopefully it wasn't too much of a disaster, and getting to see Melf in action was absolutely fun. If you have not been to GaryCon, go. It's an amazing experience. You get to meet some of the people that created D&D from the very get-go. It is a who's who, and it's a lovely hotel as well. But it is one of my most positive experiences I've ever had at a convention. So everyone is just exceptionally sweet and lovely. So I highly recommend it. But we got virtual con right now, GaryCon, and there are a lot more live streams coming up. Thank you so much, Sam, for always being up to my sneaky shit. Thank you so much, Gabe, as well. I'm so happy I finally got to roll dice with you. Crispy, oh my God, this is so much fun. I love your characters. How did you get dexterity of 3? I'm sorry I made you suffer for it. And of course, my wife, Whittle. Yay! Meagan Kenrick, always fun to play with. You guys are an amazing chaos crew. And I'm glad you didn't all die.
Me too.
Me too.
It was like that close on some of that stuff.
There's always next time.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll get you next year. Thanks so much. Any more announcements, Luke?
Well, up next, after a short break from our sponsors, thank you, Idle Champions, for sponsoring the March to GaryCon. I'll be doing a little Luke's Lounge where I just roundtable with some of our elemental badge holders. I think we're going to have Satine Phoenix is going to drop in. I think Stefan Picorni is going to drop in. Eric Harris from Gygax. And we'll chat about all sorts of stuff. If some of our Crucible judges pop in, we'll talk about that, as well as some of the streams we have coming up. We're going to be supporting Extra Life during GaryCon. And I tell you, this game would have been great because my plan is during our games at GaryCon, anytime we roll a 20, get a crit, we'll be rolling percentile dice and donating. GaryCon will donate that to Extra Life. So I think I would have probably broken the company because I don't know how many 20s we rolled this game.
That was a lot of 20s.
Ridiculous. I think that was the most 20s ever rolled in a game that I've been in. But yeah, that's what's up next. If you haven't gotten a chance to pick up a badge for virtual GaryCon, play.garycon.com. We still have plenty of games. $20, you get all sorts of perks, fantasy grounds, tabletopia, and $20 from our friends at Frog Gods in virtual swag. So it's more than what you're spending, you get back, and you get tons of games. But yeah, all right, that's it. Thanks you guys so much for playing, because I think this was the first time I got to play with everybody except Crispy, and it was a blast.
And thank you to our producer Matt.
I cannot see, but he is there.
That's right. Behind the scenes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching Heroes of Doom. Hopefully we get to do it again next year, and hopefully there's even more of a body count. Thanks so much for
Heroes
watching.
of Doom Part 2.
Doom 2.
Doom 2.